mean, shit. I mean, shoot. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun stream, everyone. Welcome to another live stream coming out with some ground news. There's a lot of craziness happening outside. Kathleen Kennedy has officially stepped down from Lucasfilm in a sense, and Dave Filoni is taking over again in a sense. Now, before I even get onto that, I just want to say everyone who has shown support over the last few videos and streams, shout out to you guys. It means the world. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys. And also, if it's your first time here, because I did get someone who reached out to me. They were a newcomer and they were like, oh, I really love your content and whatever else. Thank you very much for joining the fold. So smash that like button, folks. It really does help in the algorithm, of course. I pray that the YouTube gods are listening to me when I say this, but it really does help. And I am trying to sort of push on with the channel this year and sort of kick on with that. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for just jumping in and having my back regardless. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you. Now, before I even talk about Kathleen Kennedy and that whole situation, right? I'm going to be very careful with how I word this because, again, I am an actor trying to get into that industry. There is a specific way you have to word things in order to not get blacklisted or to limit your chances of working with people. Peace. But I've got a lot I want to say about one particular individual that just can't shut up. He just has to say something. There just has to be some kind of commentary every now and then. And I talked a lot about this in the last live stream, and it's something I've been talking a lot about for a good fucking while. Why are we in this era right now that has this predicated on directors going to war with the fans? Like, no, I'm going to fight the man. Like, put your ego down for 2 seconds, for the love of Christ. Like, right, let's get into it, okay? So Star Wars Rian Johnson denies toxic fan backlash. Spooked him from making new trilogy. Fuck's sake. I feel like I'm in 2018 again with someone that just can't shut the fuck up. There's a good chance Ryan isn't watching this, but if he does, Ryan, I don't know you personally, just like you don't know me personally. I think your work on Knives Out is incredible. I think your work on, what's that film? It's an indie film. I'm going to look like such a novice for not being able to name it. Hang on. It's got Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it. Hang on a minute. Brick. That's it. Brick, Looper, those. There you go. They are incredible. I freaking love those films. Absolutely solid. You are genuinely, and this isn't me chatting crap, you genuinely are one of the most versatile filmmakers today. You know how to sort of bend and weave the creative fabric and tell a story. My thoughts and feelings on The Last Jedi aside, I've got something to say about your conduct. Shut up. Stop saying that. This was an opportunity, Ryan. Now, look, again, I don't know you, you don't know me, but this was an opportunity, Ryan, for you to just take the fucking high ground and just let the words marinate. Let the article surface. Just let it sit. Let it set. Don't say a thing. Just let it happen. Don't do anything. Did you do that? No. You saw an opportunity to take a swing. And now you've provocated the Star Wars fandom again. So it's like, there's certain elements to the way creatives do things on social media. And this isn't just exclusively to Ryan. This is what I said for James Gunn. This is what I've said for other people. Stop combating the fans. Okay, stop doing things. Okay, stop doing stuff. Like Kathleen put out this statement in this article, and you quoted it and just said, haha, lol. Like there's a part of this where I'm thinking, okay, on the one hand, it feels like there's a bit of in-house drama here that we're not seeing. But then also, Ryan, just leave it be. Like, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Star Wars needs to move forward. We got to move on. If this stuff keeps happening, the sequel trilogy trauma just keeps coming back and back and back and back, and it just provocates a response. And I think that was the intention here. The intention of the tweet was to garner reception. It was to garner some outrage. It was to feed the machine, if you will. And quite frankly, look, if that was your prerogative, you achieved it. You really achieved it. But at the same time, right, as much as I appreciate the whole narrative of the story of being like, okay, you know, it's great to sort of see how do I put this? The sort of in-house debacle between Ryan and Kathleen. On the other hand, the hand I'm looking at it from, it's sort of like using it as a way to, like, using momentum of Kathleen's exit to deflect from the dumpster fire situation that was. And I just feel like it's an opportunity to take a swing at the person who's leaving, so then Disney and the overlords go, interesting. That's all it feels like. It feels like an opportunity to try and go, you know. And I've got to be honest, in a situation like this, I want to touch upon narcissism real quick. Narcissism is a very powerful tool. It's a trait that is very rampant in today's society. A lot of narcissists claim they know what narcissism is, when in actuality, they're the main culprits and users of said thing. Now, I'm not going to throw that term just loosely, but it does apply to a bit of this situation, not just to Ryan, but to Kathleen as well. These people can never be wrong about anything. And, like, again, I want to be very careful how I word this. I don't know these people personally. From their perspective, Ryan wanted to make a film. He put out a film. It got insurmountable backlash. It got a load of people talking, and not in a good way. It is arguably the most controversial Star Wars film of all time. What about The Rise of Skywalker? No, it's shit. The Last Jedi is controversial as fuck. It's broke canon multiple times, broke lore, had plot holes all over the frickin' place, had characters doing stuff to teach the characters a lesson, and masking it as this whole thing when it was just condescending to the audience. It's very much, how do I put it? Tit for tat. We'll go with that. But if I'm going to get on the creatives, I need to get on the fans. So this is where I'm going to extend an olive branch to Ryan and Kathleen a little bit. The fandom of Star Wars is one of the most toxic fandoms I have ever witnessed in my 28 years on this earth. I think there's so much vitriol and shit thrown around this fandom, and things that people say from one fan to another, right? And I'm of someone of, look, I don't give a fuck about politics. I never have. You don't get a political side with me. I don't believe in all that shit. Phantom Menace taught me from a very early age that most politics stuff is bullshit. These politicians don't care about you, all that shit. And I'm not trying to get too deep, but that's where these arguments tend to go. For me, I don't care about the left. I don't care about the right. I don't give a fuck. I'm all about in the best interests of the people, as Bane would say. I believe that true balance lies in the middle, because I'm more of a centrist. I believe that truth lies in the middle of a situation. You need a bit of column A, bit of column B. But there's only right or left now. There is no other. There's no up, down, sideways, diagonal. It's just left or right. Pick a side. And I feel like that's such a shitty way to debate film, because it puts people in such a box. If you don't like this, you're this. If you love this, you're this. And I really think that's such a childish way of doing it. And honestly, I think that's the problem with the Star Wars fandom, is it whittles it down to those two boxes. And on the flip side of that, you've got fans that actually genuinely have a point. And there's a reason why people listen to them, because they have a point. So to the creatives, you can't shout those people down. Now, talk about cooling the kettle black. I'm sure people would watch this and go, Jacob, pick a side. Pick a side. The reason I don't pick a side is because, to me, again, true balance lies in the middle. It lies in the middle. Truth is in the middle of every situation. I think that when it pertains to politics and things like that, you have to pick a side, in my opinion, based upon the best interests of the people. But I'm always someone who, love thy neighbor, love your fellow man, that kind of shit. That's more of what I'm about. This whole, and you may be wondering, well, what the fuck is, going on with this? Like, how does this link to what you're saying? Because a lot of the Star Wars fights in the fandom are to do with they're politically infused conversations, and those conversations are meant to be had. That's what Star Wars is all about. It's always been political. Just because you were cheering for the Ewoks, the little teddy bears going yap yap when they were killing stormtroopers, doesn't mean the commentary wasn't getting noticed in the room by people who are like my age or older at the time. It's always been political. Every film or series you have ever watched is political. There is always a political undertone, but it's how you do it, right? So when people say we just want a good story, you've got to like break that down a little bit further. You want a good story that aligns with your political way of thinking, yes? But then also the people that just want a good story genuinely just want a good story. You cannot, and I think that's what I'm trying to get to the past 10 minutes of this rant. You cannot paint everyone with the same freaking brush. You can't do it. So to me, this whole, and I was saying this to a friend of mine when I was walking home tonight. If I'm going to go there, I'm going to say this, right? I care about Luke. I care about Anakin. I care about Han, Ben Solo. Cool. The guys are fucking idiots in this franchise. The guys are bloody stupid. They're clumsy. They don't know what they're doing half the time. They're whiny. The ladies get shit done, okay? That's just the truth of it. When you've got Han, Luke, and Leia, watch that scene. You've got Han and Luke. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And Leia's like, give me the gun. Let me take over. It's always been in the brand. It's always been there. But there's a subtle way to how you do it. And this is such a minefield of a situation. And I've always refused talking about the Star Wars fandom, primarily because there's so many boxes to the fandom. Everyone, and it becomes so tribalistic and so toxic, everyone wants you to pick a side. I'm someone that will keep it real with you. I don't pick a side. I just speak my truth, and that's that. I know people have got their sides, and that's fine. But I think there's a way to communicate without being a prick about it. And I think that's the most important thing that I'm trying to get to here. There is a way to communicate. So even though I was pretty much dogging on Rian Johnson there for about 10 minutes, the whole notion of why he responds is because there are Star Wars fans that are just, for lack of a better term, insecure, petty, whiny. And if I had that in my freaking inbox for damn near freaking how many years? 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Like nearly that many years. If I had that in my DMs, Jesus, I'd be responding to. But at the same time, you cannot argue. This whole obsession right now with arguing with the fans is something that needs to stop. It has to stop. It's not doing anything but creating. You know what? Actually, no. You know what? It's never going to stop because it creates this. It gets people to come on here and do videos and talk about it and perpetuate the outrage a little bit. So excuse my rant there, but I've been holding that in for a good freaking while in regards to this whole. Just the Star Wars vitriol that exists out there in the online fandom space. It's so toxic and it's so freaking tribalistic. I just can't even be fucking bothered with it half the time. So the last thing I want to do is alienate anyone or like, oh, I'm strict to this side or that side. It's like I said, true balance to me lies in the middle. Yeah. So that being said, Rian Johnson, you're a heck of a filmmaker. Knives Out is freaking incredible. Looper, Brick. I like the approach you have to filmmaking. You want to leave a lasting impression, and boy, do you leave a lasting impression in some films. You want to leave a lasting impression. You want to get people talking. All right, that's the olive branch I will extend. And it would be a pleasure to actually work with the director that has that vision, as long as it's not a Star Wars project. With Kathleen Kennedy, the damage has been done. I wanted to put this out there now. Star Wars will not be saved. It's not dead. It's just the damage has been done. The damage is there. There's nothing that you can do about it. The legacy characters have been pissed all over. The freaking canon's been broken multiple times. There's so much to do with this situation where everyone's putting so much stock into Star Wars can be saved by Filoni. It can't be saved. Think of it as the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean, right? We're in Davy Jones' locker. We're already there. What's happened now, Dave Filoni being Jack Sparrow in this situation, has got us to shore and back on the sea. All we can do is get at the helm and steady the ship. That's all that can happen. And with a bit of time, maybe once people grow past the sequels and whatever else and let the emotions get out of the way, maybe Star Wars could get back to, being what it was. Like, maybe that's where we could get to again. And I firmly believe that. But it means we have to move forward now. Like, it's got to leave that shit, get that shit from that part, put it in a freaking box and throw it to the bottom of the ocean and fucking leave it there. Like, because honestly, I'm just tired. You know, I'm tired. I'm fatigued. I can't deal with this anymore. Like, when I first started this channel, man, I was fully into the culture wars of Star Wars fandom. I was fully into it, and it fatigued me to just constantly be dealing with it day in, day out, day in, day out. So naturally, I just stopped talking about Star Wars for a while. It just kind of, I lost interest in it, you know? But what I will say, and this is coming from someone who appreciates his fans, and even I don't like that term. You guys are my chosen family. You're not my fans, you're my chosen family. I appreciate and love you guys every single time you pop in this live stream. You give back to the people who have given to you. So, as much as I will defend the creators for standing on their freaking, 10 toes down, don't bite the hand that feeds you, okay? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. The fans are just as important. Remember what I'd always said. You want to get the casuals on board? Yes, you absolutely do. You do want to get the casuals on board because they're the reason your movie will be back next year. For us fans, we will be there if World War III is going on. We'll be there if World War IV is going on. We will still be in line to watch Mando and Grogu on the big screen. We will still be there. So it makes no odds to them if we complain and bitch because we're still going to be there. You're still going to find a way to see it. That's where I have to call some toxic fans out as well. Oh, but it's going to be trash. Then don't go see it. Oh, but I'm just going to go see it to see how bad it is. I'm not going to pay for it. My friend will pay for it. Well, then your friend's an idiot. How about that? Sorry, I'm on a very, everyone gets the smoke kind of energy today. Everyone has a part to play in this. It's not like, and this is the thing, to extend an olive branch to Ryan and Kathleen and them lot, the Star Wars fandom, right? UOT fanboys that were singing with guitars outside a cinema going, George Lucas, your childhood, George Lucas, your childhood. Like, to those guys who are singing that, one, there's a V word that I can associate with you. Secondly, you're the reason the brand's in this mess. And three, it doesn't have an X-Wing, so it's not good. It doesn't have an X-Wing in it. You have just as much a part to play. You really do. But we won't talk about that, though. But I will. Some of these fans need to know the difference between an actor and their character. No, exactly that, Kevin. Exactly that. The actor that plays Jar Jar Binks, Ahmed Best, the one who played freaking Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen, the one who played Rose, Rose Tico, Kelly Marie Tran, the one who played Finn, John Boyega, Daisy Ridley. These people are people. They are people. They are hired to do a job. They are hired to do a job. Yes, it sucks the way they got treated. I completely agree. So don't go and add to it. Like, honestly, it's like, look, as much as the Kenobi show was what it was, I have said this a lot. The actress that plays Reva got a lot of shit for no reason. Those people, what you need to do, take your phone, do a Luke Skywalker, throw it over the shoulder, and stop being so chronically online 24/7. Put the phone down, close your laptop, go outside, get some fresh air, touch some grass. Okay? How about that? Boom. Oh, felt good to get off my chest. I've been waiting to do that for ages. Okay, so let's get into the actual article here, and then I'll get the Kathleen Kennedy one up. Could have worded that better. All right, denies blah 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 blah. Okay, so right, I'm not going to read all of that. Created quite the stir. Okay, right. Let's just go through it. Fuck it. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a lot of pizza earlier. Okay. God damn. All right, so filmmaker Ryan Johnson has a concise response. Oh, I bet he does. To the idea that the ugliest corner of the Star Wars internet scared him off. Lol, zero spooked. Sorry. No. Do you want to know why he's absolutely true in this? Do you want to know why he's right? He's not spooked? Because he loves this. He loves a bit of controversy. He's the kind that thrives off this. And Ryan, you know you do. Like, you know you do. You have to be fair. You have to be charitable here. As much as you're defending yourself, you could have just let this slide, but you didn't. So literally the one thing that Star Wars teaches you is take the fucking high ground. Jesus, I can't. It's like fucking bloody children everywhere. That's the director's public rebuttal after former Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy suggested her exit interview. I'm just going to get my media run that the director ultimately backed away from his long-rumored, long-vanished Star Wars trilogy in part because of the online dogpile that greeted Star Wars The Last Jedi. Strike one. That's strike one. Still, the obvious follow-up, and one that will keep fans circling, is the same one that's lingered since 2017. If he wasn't chased off or spooked, what actually happened? And this is why he responded. This is why. Because he knew it would get people talking about it. It's so clever. Honestly, you know, I knew it. That's all. That's the meat and potatoes of it. It's just to get people talking, right? So, because the opportunity was real, at least on paper, it was. 8 year plus. Hang on. Whoa. What's that? There's been no title, no casting. Nothing suggests whoever we should do this stage. Yeah, I don't think he's getting a trilogy. Sorry. Netflix. No, here's the thing, right? We're not going to use this. We're not going to use the Knives Out. We're not going to use that. It's a freaking Star Wars film. Rian Johnson would have been all over doing a trilogy. He would have been there day one. So again, another load of bullshit. He would have been there day one. It's not to do with his availability. Get that shit out of here. It's nothing to do with that. It's for the lack of the toxicity at the time was fucking rife. I genuinely believe that one day, right, you could see this trilogy from Ryan. It's just a case of, might happen in like 10 years. And again, I don't get it fucked up. Rian Johnson is a very good filmmaker. Just because you don't like how Star Wars went with him doesn't mean he's bad. And Last Jedi, I'll admit, after rewatching the whole sequel trilogy, as a film, and I know people say, oh, but this argument makes no sense. It's just my opinion. Chill. The Last Jedi as a film is good. As a singular film, it is very good. Remember how you felt watching it the first time. It does what a film's supposed to do. As the second act in a trilogy, it's fucking shit. As the second act, it's terrible. It feels like we're missing a movie in there somewhere. Or it should have you should have just cut the cord and turned episode 9 into 2 parts. That's a whole other thing. Damn it. I'm going off topic. But not spooked doesn't automatically translate to available, let alone happening. Well, this is true. Yeah, you know what? That's basically just all it is. He said is effectively dead. I'm very 50-50 on that. I'm very, very, very 50-50 on that. I think there is every possibility you could see Rian Johnson's trilogy down the road. It just depends on what Dave Filoni and everyone else tries to do. Well, yeah, but I'm actually on John Boyega's side. No offense, I actually side with John Boyega on this one personally. He did turn on the fans for a little bit there, but can you blame him? Like, the thing is, this whole argument of them versus the fans, there are so many types of fan. There are so many, and when you respond to the fans, this is why creatives need to stop talking to the fans. When you respond to the fans, immediately what happens is the fans will get put in one category, you know. Damn it. Hey, what's up, dude? Stop doing live stream while I'm at work. I don't want to miss this. Hope you're good. Wait, are you still at work now and watching? Because if so, that's a fucking slay and a half. So appreciate you. Thank you. But don't get fired. Jesus. What's going on here? But it's missed. I don't know what's going on. Well, thank you for appearing anyway. Mr. Chosen. I've never been called that. But the problem is when you address the fans, this is the reason. This is the reason you don't address the fans. Right. Let's say I put out a film. I call it a Chosen First production. The Chosen One. I put that film out. None of you lot like it. And I say, you know what? There's one guy who actually really appreciated it. To everyone else, fuck you. There may be some silent people watching who actually really freaking loved it, but they're not chronically online, so they won't say anything about it. That's why you can't address the fans specifically, because how do you address every single fan? There's so many subcategories of fan. There is levels to this shit. Like, I thought I was a Star Wars fan, and then I got on this space and was like, wow, there is a plethora of Star Wars fans that are levels above me. And I'll use an example. Two of my closest brothers, Gian and Darius, I love them to pieces. We are of different eras. We grew up with Star Wars in a different way. There's Gian's level, more of a newcomer. There's my level, and then there's Darius. Like, there are levels to every segment of fandom. So when you address the fans, naturally they're going to take it personally, because one, how do you quantify what type of fan that person is? It's such a low bar to try and do things, and I think it shouldn't be done, and I think it should be avoided. And honestly, every creative out there, just unless it's positive, like the Duffer brothers, James Gunn, Rian Johnson, just stop arguing with the fans. Christ. Because I'm going to be real with you, I actually agree with you. Most fans are toxic, awful pieces of shit. Like the ones that I'm not the one that's going to be like, oh, but this is a small minority. No, it's like 60% of them are fucking loud as hell. But the 40%, that's what you should be focusing on. But you can't, because the 60% make all the noise. And again, they're totally in their rights to. I'm doing it right now. But it's a 50-50, right? You have to be charitable. We've got 20 people watching right now. Smash that like button, people. You have to be charitable. You have to be able to go, okay, this person's opinion holds some weight. This, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I'm just gonna let it slide off a little bit, you know? And when it comes to films and stories, you can apply this to any brand, any franchise, doesn't matter. Everyone has a personal investment, and I think that's what we lose, is everyone has an emotional connection into the stuff that's being presented, especially with Star Wars, more so than any other brand or franchise, primarily because, one, it's Star Wars, and two, it's Star Wars, three, it's Star Wars. We live in an age now where it's cool to be a fan of everything, including Star Wars, so, yeah. Shout out to everyone that was a fan of it back in the old days when you get bullied for it. And that's another thing. Everyone's a fan of it now. But yeah, like it just seemed like an opportunity for Ryan to just sort of get one over the fans there, and or even Kathleen. And hey, look, you know, on some level, fair play. You know what? Fair play. Respect. You can't get too angry at him. Like I mean, shit. He saw an opportunity and he took it. Fair play to the geezer. But let's go through Kathleen Kennedy's whole thing here. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna get a fucking aneurysm. Oh, this is bringing it really full circle to me. Like this is exactly how my YouTube journey started, and now it's nice to sort of get back to it. Well, it's just about how you communicate, and and the thing is, this is again where you have to be charitable. Everyone communicates a different way, so I always remember seeing Theory stream. About like he made a great point. Look, if you can't discern versus I think this movie is shit versus it is shit, then that's on you. Like it's not everyone will colloquially speak the same way you do. Some people have a way of expressing it that is true to them. If I say The Last Jedi is the most divisive movie in the whole of Star Wars canon, that's quite objective. Like it is quite objective. It is very much so. It is a very objective statement. It is. But subjectively, you can feel however you want to feel about it. But the thing is, like, you got to keep in mind with that, Danny, that Henry Cavill is an anomaly. Henry Cavill is a great man. He's a great man. He's also a classic gentleman, was the Superman. Toxic fan, meaning passionate. He's got a point. But there are toxic fans who are passionate and they're assholes. Again, you can't paint everyone with the same brush. This is the same fans that caused George Lucas to sell this brand. This could be applied to as well. You can't, I know it feels like I'm playing devil's advocate, but it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. You've got to give and take. You can't paint everyone with the same brush. You really can't. And the thing is, he says that in a generalized statement that people who express themselves, don't shut them out, hear them. listen to them. Like, if you were to ask me what I would do in this situation, right? If I was Kathleen Kennedy, Ryan Johnson, you know, James Gunn, Duffer Brothers, whoever, I would listen, I would take it on board, and I would just play it chill. Like, it doesn't need to be this whole, like, this is a problem with people in the industry, right? It's like Denzel Washington said it. It's just a movie. Like, it's not, it's a gift. It is a gift to be making a movie. It's not that it's not hard. It's challenging, but it is a gift. It is a big gift. And that's what people should be focusing on. So, just going to get the article up and we're going to go through it. I'm going to pull up another one now because there is another one I want to look at. Just give me a second. While we live in, lol. Oh my god, my camera's completely out of focus now. Focus on the TV remote. Come on, focus on the TV remote. It'll fix. Exactly. Thank you. It doesn't mean we put up with things or we just accept a load of crap, but checks and balances. Okay. Right. I've got the article up. Let's read it. Nope. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I was just getting another tab up just to see. What's that, mother trucker? We won. We won, boy. We won. She wasn't. It's, well, everyone has a part to play. Like, you can't put the blame all on one person. She's a key component of it. Right. Let's go through this and try and not get annoyed. I'm gonna try. And also, by the way, I just want to say the customer isn't always right. I've worked in service. The customers can be fucking assholes. Entitled pieces of shit. They think because they pay money for something that you're a monkey and you should dance for them. Okay. All right, here we go. 2 years ago, I went to Bob and Alan to figure out what his transition plan would be. Okay, I'm going to skip that. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Let's get to the... you know what? Actually, it's right here. Right. Dave has now spent all the seasons of Mandalorian working with Favreau, who's been a great mentor to him. I'm going to skip the part there. You know what part I'm skipping. Season 2 is direct some seed, right? This is he's finished that in October. He's been talking about this for 2 years. Okay. Retire as replacing it. That's not happening here. I told everybody I would stick around a bit longer than I intended, but I am ready. I am ready to go off and have the chance to make lots of movies. I want to do more movies and all the opportunity to get back into a kind of eclectic group of movies that I used to. Okay, all right. Well, I hope that you succeed in your endeavors and you never come back to this brand ever again. Please. Oh, no, I agree with you. Like, again, like, I don't disagree or agree. Like, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm playing devil's advocate, but there is so much nuance here that has been lost in this Star Wars fandom for years. At the same time, there's nothing more exciting than having new tools that can expand upon what you're capable. I just hope there's better days ahead for the fandom. That's all. I had a unique opportunity to be around a lot of that over the years and witness those changes. Okay, that's not really important. AI... You've wrapped the 6th film in the Star Wars universe. Is Starfighter meant to be an ongoing theatrical series? It was envisioned as a single film. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, look at this. I mean, you've got Matt Smith, Amy Adams, Aaron Pierre. Like, I'm sorry. I am so there for that movie. I want to try and find some of the juicy stuff. Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay, here we go. The highs and lows. The highs include realizing how many people love Star Wars. Oh, I bet you fucking realized that, didn't you? How many people love Star Wars? The majority of people, and certainly the people that I run into and people outside the business, they love Star Wars. They love the movies. They might love all the shows. They might love some of the shows. When I came into this, I realized a few things. Sorry, I got completely distracted there. We had walked in at a moment where there hadn't been any movies for 10 years or more. And that's not foreign in the Star Wars universe, Kathy. It had been like that before. But there was still the memory of the greatest series of movies in cinema history. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to have that. It was nice to have that once. Okay, right, okay. Strike one. But there was still the memory of the greatest series of movies in cinema history. So you're walking into something that has enormous expectations. Oh, don't. Oh, I hate that. I really hate that. I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that part. For fuck's sake. It's not. Oh, my God. Right. Does she have a point? Yes. People have expectations no matter what you do. But at the same time, you can't paint everyone with the same brush. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Sake. This is where I'm on your side, Danny. Yeah, at the same time, you know, you got to find new characters and you have to expand the galaxy. You need to think about who the new audience is. Okay, I'm gonna keep my tongue. That's what I feel that I did. No, you didn't. And that's what I feel all the people that I've worked with over the last decade did. No, you didn't. The highs include bringing in a new audience. I think we did find new characters. Really? Oh, we continue to find new characters. Okay, right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So we got Andor, right? That's your best character. Andor, that's it. I'm not counting Filoni's characters like Balin Skull or Moff Gideon. I'm not counting that. That's, to me, anything to do with Filoni, call me moving the goalposts, is they did that themselves. That has nothing to do with, it's not intrinsically linked to you. The ones that you did are to do with Rogue One, the sequel trilogy, and things like Solo and The Acolyte, which I'm never going to speak about ever again. The Acolyte wasted one of the best actors of our time, the guy from Squid Game. Very pissed off about it. Smilo Ren, aka Kylo Ren, but back in history, like years prior, was arguably the best character of the show, and I wouldn't mind seeing his character continue. Darth Plagueis being in the show was the most unearned shit I've ever seen in my life. You had him just going like round a corner. This is arguably the most powerful. That show pisses me off. And then I'm not even going to mention Kenobi. You've brought in new characters, but quite frankly, the characters you brought in, bar maybe 3 or 4, suck, and they are in need of some serious R&R. I'm talking rest and rehabilitation. This next project involving Ben Solo better come out, because this is the movie, right? And I know people are like, oh, let Star Wars burn. It's already dead. I'm a fan. That's where fans are like, oh no, it's over, it's over. It must suck to be that dinosaur at the end of your porch going, get off my lawn. Characters like Rey, Finn, Poe, Ben Solo, they can be redeemed. I don't mean like, oh, they can be redeemed and, you know, save the day. I mean, they can be redeemed in the sense of you can give them something to work with, and you can make their characters less one-dimensional. You can take their characters on a powerful, transcendent route that lifts them up. That's what creative filmmakers do. So there are talented people out there who can do such a thing. They just need the opportunity to be able to show it. Continue to find new characters. Oh yeah, you do. If it doesn't include pissing all over the old ones. The lows. Oh, this should be fun. This should be fun. Jesus. Right. The lows are that you've got a very, very small percentage. Well, that's a lie. It's not a very small percentage. Let me take a swig of water. Jesus. Sorry, excuse me. As enormous enormous expectations. Fuck. Enormous expectations, and basically they want to continue to see pretty much the same thing. No, Kathy, no. This is where I'm going to defend the fans. All they wanted to see was Han, Luke, Leia, Lando, Chewie, 3PO, and R2 together one last time for 30 seconds. It's not a high expectation. I hate this notion, man. Freaking Cobra Kai showed you how to do it. Again, it's not a Cobra Kai stream, but I'm bringing that up. Cobra Kai serviced the Karate Kid trilogy massively, and it strengthened shit that was weak in the trilogy. All right. And if you're not going to do that, then you know you're going in and you're going to disappoint them. I'm not sure there's anything you can do about that, because you can't please everybody. Yes, in your case, there very much is. Don't piss off. All you can do is try and tell good stories and try to stick to the essence of what George. Did I just read that correctly? Sorry. Hold on a sec. All you can do is try and tell good stories and try and stick to the essence of what George created. This feels like it's an article from The Onion. Huh? What? Sorry, I just need to reread that part again. Hold on. All you can do is try and tell the good stories and try and stick to the essence of what George created. Huh? Sorry. Right. Right. Hold on a minute. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to be right with you guys. I'm going to be right with you. I'm going to be right with you. Because that's actually really irritated me. That's really got me going. I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. Oh, I really don't like that. Sorry, I'm on emotion now. I'm not thinking logically. My time. My turn. Okay. Right. Where is it?
Needless to say, I was there had been opportunities. So.
Well, it's like for me, she knows better than I do. So I mean, that's the best part about this. Divorced Frank first.
He first told you.
Sit around and talk about how the kids were and taking over the company. Like this, not like this, but certainly jobs that took me.
Obviously, I've been talking about
into the future.
And speaking of, we have other big news.
Well, very big universe I've created, and there's a lot of stories that are sitting in there. I always said I wasn't going to do any more.
The stories might be. As we work our way through these scripts, if we're sitting and saying, I wonder if this character can do that, or
I tried extending an olive branch. So fucking stupid.
It's based on human behavior, and everybody doing good when you're actually not.
Right.
In the real world,
This.
we're not. We're terrible people.
or you can make bad choices.
Well, you make bad choices, but you run your life in a very selfish way, and you think you're doing good when you're actually not. And at the same time, it's how do dictatorships? Why do people who have play by the rules, who don't care about other people?
There you go. The essence
Playing
of
out
Star
today.
Wars.
Oh, fucking idiots! Oh my god. There's many clips. There is many clips out there of like, we don't have source material. Yes, you do, because you've been stealing from it since you got the brand. Like, oh, we don't have source material. Starkiller Base. Starkiller. Finn. Kyle Katarn. Like, oh dear. We've all seen the videos, people. We have all seen the videos. I.e., George never had a story treatment. But yes, he did. Well, whoa. I'm not going to call them snakes. I call Kathy a bit out of touch, but I'm not going to call Dave a snake. He's the only thing keeping my interest in the brand at the moment. Yes, I did book a Boba Fett. Yes, I know. But I actually care about the Ahsoka show because I watch Rebels. Oh, Ahsoka sucks. You never watched Rebels. You had no prior knowledge of what the show actually is. It's just not for you. Like, come on. And hey, if that's your stance, you stand 10 toes down on that, bro. You do your thing, man. Thank you, Kevin. See, someone who's actually speaking on lore. Dave is nothing compared to this. Can he be a bit too much with Boba Fett and Mando season 3? Yeah, but I'm willing to give him everyone deserves a second chance, in my opinion, and Dave Filoni definitely deserves it. The problem is now, and this is where the fans piss me off, the bar is so fucking high for Star Wars to deliver on something that it can't deliver anymore. It's like, it can't. The damage has been done. Nothing from George's original plans. Yep. You can go into Ahsoka knowing nothing. No, you can't. Like, you have to know something. Ahsoka's show is predicated on Rebels. Oh, yeah. Fuck's sake. Right, let's continue. Jesus, I need therapy. He embedded incredible values into Star Wars and what it has to say. And what did you do with those? The whole idea of hope and fun and entertainment and what he's done over all these years. That's what I tried to preserve. And I wouldn't do that any differently. And I wouldn't change anything we've done over the years. Well, that's a lie. I understand why some people may like certain things more than others, but that's not going to change why I decided to do certain things, why I decided to work with the people that we worked with. Right. Sure. Okay. Get off my screen. Jesus. Look at the difference between the lows and the highs. Look at how much she had to say about the highs. A paragraph. The lows. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. I think everybody that came into the Star Wars space, they love Star Wars. Well, I mean, most of them. They love Star Wars, and that was first and foremost important. You want to have people come into Star Wars and wanting to tell stories and wanting to make movies and wanting to create television shows that you respect and care about. Jon Favreau is completely different than Tony Gilroy, yes, and that they're both incredibly talented storytellers. I found it thrilling to support each one of them trying to tell the stories they wanted to tell. That's what I think I do well, and that's what I like to do and want to continue to do. And I will say, hot take, but I think Star Wars does not deserve Andor. Andor is too good for Star Wars. I'm sorry. Andor is written by actual film people. Like, it's not to discredit anything that we've got, but let's just call it what it is. Andor is a very mature take on the Star Wars universe. Very mature. Hopefully that Star Wars took into the next step. We'll see in the long run, but it feels like it did. I feel like we expanded the universe. Brought new audiences in. Did you? I think you spent more time alienating most of the old ones. And I think that's the most difficult thing to do with franchises in general. Yeah, no, that'll give you. But especially with something like Star Wars, where George just created something that became a part of everybody's childhood, every single filmmaker that wants to work on Star Wars. The first thing they say to me, the first thing I hear is, let me tell you about when I went to see Star Wars for the first time with my dad. Okay, right, that's a very wholesome line to end that off of. That I'll give her a, you know, that's very much, you know, I mean, hey, I don't know about that, but, you know, I do have memories of seeing it with my family. So that's very much true. That rings true. But Ryan Coogler, it isn't really Ryan's thing. Yeah, no, that's true. I still would love to see Ryan Coogler involved in Star Wars in some way. I think that move, whatever he does, would slap. You know what that'll do? Like, I think that's really what I wanted to look at in terms of that article, just because I hadn't read through it because I have a life. Not throwing shade to anyone that has actually read through it, like if it's your hustle or it's your profession or your business, whatever. But I have other shit to do. Okay, so long story short, she's gone. No one's ever really gone. She'll probably be working behind the scenes or whatever. Star Wars cannot be saved, okay? It can't be saved. The damage is done. The brand is in a very vulnerable state. I said it at the start of the stream. I'll say it again. It's the black pearl that's sinking. It's already sinking. It's down there. Oh, it's down there. And all Dave Filoni can do is steady the ship. That's it. To everyone that's putting all this pressure on him and this stock of like, you need to do this to save the brand, there is only so much that Dave Filoni can actually do. And that's just the way it is. You know, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Like, come on, play the damn tune. That's just pretty much how it's going to be. And unfortunately, that's just the sad reality that we're in. And, you know, it's just the way it is. Dave Filoni has already been the creator while Kathleen was there. So listen to me. I don't think. No, Danny, Dave Filoni was not. Dave Filoni was only as in charge as he would have been allowed to be. He's now in charge way more than before. It's a completely different set of responsibilities. The problem is, look, I'll give him some flack. Book of Boba Fett was arse, and Mando season 3 was shit. Ahsoka, I think people overhate. I'm not going to lie. But I think, you know, generally speaking, Filoni has only had 2 projects that aren't that good. That's it. I think if you remove that from the equation and the fact that he shoves Ahsoka and everything, other than that, he's pretty much steady. He's steady. You know what you get with him. You know what you're going to get. He just needs to dial it back on the Ahsoka fan fest and cameos everywhere. But I think, again, it can get to a place where the ship can be steadied. That's it. It can be steadied. That's just my opinion. If you're in the notion of it's dead and it's burnt, then maybe go watch something else. The brand to you is dead. It's over. Let it go. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to, just like Kathy did. But that's the best way. I know it's a very baseless way to say it. Like, no, but we care about Star Wars. I'm just like you said it already. Like, how many fucking video? Like, it's come on. Like, shit. You gotta be checks and balances, right? After Mando era ends, take a 3 to 5 year break and then focus on yeah, I mean, shit. Well, I agree. That's it. That's all they need to do is once they've done the Mando era, just take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Take a break, disappear, go back to the drawing board for a few years, and then come back stronger. That's all they should do. And that's what I would do. But do I think they're going to do it? No. Will they do it? Probably not. So, I don't know. I think the Star Wars fandom is very quick to turn on people. And quite frankly, there is this wave of fans already that say, oh, Filoni hates Andor, blah, blah, blah. Andor's never going to happen again. Filoni loved Andor. There's so much misinformation out there, man. Everyone's an expert with this stuff now. Ugh. Like, I get it. I do get it. I've complained for years about what happened to this brand. But this, to me, we're going in the right direction, you know? Think about it. You've got two paths in front of you. You've got the same path that we're on that will kill the brand fully, dead in its tracks, or you've got the one where the damage has been done, but we can steady the ship a little bit. I know what I'd rather. Wasn't even excited. Yeah, but that's because the damage has been done for you, Danny. The damage has been done. There is nothing... They could do Star Wars Episode 10 that is a 10 out of 10 5-star film, and you still wouldn't give a shit. So the damage, emotionally, you've already disconnected. So you've emotionally already disconnected. You're already out of it. You're already done. And that's fine. That's fair enough to those fans. Fair. You've already disconnected. But no matter what they do, you're not going to be pleased. You're already out. So quite frankly, I don't care about you. I'm talking for the fans that actually still have somewhat of a small interest in things going forward. If you don't give a fuck about it and don't care, then what can they do? They could literally have Jar Jar Binks showing up doing a fucking backflip with a red lightsaber and lightning Palpatine's dead corpse, and you still wouldn't like it. So it's like it doesn't matter what they do. And that's not me trying to take the, oh, you're not a true fan, whatever. It's just because you've emotionally disconnected. The damage for you has been done. I'll chalk it up like this, right? How I feel about the Terminator franchise. I actually really like the Terminator franchise. I don't care about it now. I don't give a fuck. Like, Dark Fate pissed me off more than any Star Wars movie has. That movie, the fucking opening of that movie left such a sour taste in my mouth. I don't care if they do a Terminator film to get back on track. I might watch it just out of interest because I'm still a fan at my core. But my hype is not ever going to be what it was. And maybe that's the same case for some of you guys. Maybe that's how it is for you. Maybe. That's just the way it is. Like, it is what it is. And shit, I mean, I actually genuinely really cared about this franchise. So, think about how I feel. Do I even need to bring up Kenobi? But that's where we're at, people. It has been 53 minutes of me ranting on this whole situation. And I've talked a lot about it ad nauseum. Ryan Johnson, Kathy, James Gunn, Duffer Brothers, just stop arguing with the fans. Like, just stop it. And also, again, if you have decided that Star Wars is finished and it can't get ever back to where it was, then maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's done. Maybe it is. But for me, I got my ending with Return of the Jedi. I got my ending there. And the stuff with the Mandoverse, it's before Force Awakens, so I still count it in my canon. Albeit some shoddy creative choices. So to me, I think that this is the best of a bad situation. This is the best of what we can do. And that's it. There's not much else to it other than that. Like, I think, you know, again, it may be a very old man approach to it, but I think there's so much bitching and complaining that I've done over the years. I can't be fucking arsed to do anymore. Like, you know, I've complained, I've moaned. Right, where are we going? Like, what are we doing? Otherwise, I'm out, you know? And that's just me. But guys and girls, thank you for watching. Do jump into the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of anything I may have said over the last 55 minutes. Let me know if you agree, disagree. And that's just going to be the way that's just the way it is. No one's going to agree or disagree on everything all the time, because otherwise it would be boring. It would be boring. But this is where we're at. And also, I'm aware, isn't there an NFL match that's going on currently at the moment? We're back in NFL season, so if you're wondering where the American boys are, watching the NFL. So, shit. I like Rogue One. That's about it. I saw this plenty of times. No Vader 7 out of 8. Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. Oh, no, Danny, I didn't mean to sort of like cook you like that. It's just more of like in the fence of like, if that's how you feel, then that's completely how you feel. You know, and I think that's where you've got to hear those fans. You've got to hear those comments purely because it's the only way you're going to steady the ship. If you don't listen to the fans, you are doomed to repeat the same mistakes again. This is where I'll defend the fans. You cannot shut out the fans. You can't do it. You need to listen. You need both. It's crazy. It's crazy how yin and yang works. Shit. It's our dynamic with Star Wars in it. It's fine. Thank you. Great stream as always. Well, I'm not done. I'm not done, because let's get in the chaos. Let's do it. It is Sunday. It is a Sunday service. I will bring a couple of people on, because why not? Let's do it. I was ending my segment. Don't worry, I was ending my segment. I'll probably only be live for like another 15-20 minutes. We'll see. But I've sent the link to a few of my bros, and that will be that. So let's get in here. Kevin, sup, dude?
What's up,
sunshine? Just gonna quickly send this to a couple of people. But yeah, no, like, dude, I gotta be real. There's so much damage that's been done that, to me, it doesn't matter what they do. They just can't fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's you can only steady the ship, and I think I'm in that mindset of, we're here. We've got to deal with it. This is where we're at, and that's just the reality of it. And since it's just us two, come on, let's have a duel. Come on, bitch, bring it on. Fucking, there you go. We got bloody. It's like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan colors, nice. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, well, oh goddamn, having a seizure over here. But what are your thoughts, Kevin? What are your thoughts? On here, because I know he's got some stuff to say.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with pretty much everything. Kathleen going, sure, like, even though like a lot of her takes really rub me the wrong way, she's gone, fine. It's too late, like you said, like, damage has been done. And here's the thing, I think it's really naive to think, oh, she's gone, it's gonna immediately fix everything. It's not. Okay, that's not how business works. Okay, and let's not pretend like Kathleen's the only person to blame. Okay, I think Bob Iger
exactly. Thank you. I'm glad you brought that.
I think Bob Iger is a little bit to blame, and everybody else. And there's probably a bunch of other people behind the scenes that we don't know of that are also to blame. And listen, I like Dave Filoni.
This is probably why Danny feels the way he does, because the problem extends beyond Kathy.
Yeah, and listen, I like Filoni for some of the stuff he's done, but I won't lie. Some of these fans overly glaze Filoni. Okay, he's not this win all be all. There's definitely stuff that he's done that I'm like, I don't personally agree with. But this how I feel about Dave Filoni coming in with the creative is kind of how I feel like the Avatar franchise, the Last Airbender franchise, you know. Avatar Last Airbender was great.
Fire and Ash.
Yeah. And the creators were brought back for Legend of Korra, but it just wasn't as good. And that's because, well, yeah, they were the creators. They weren't the only people involved. Like Aaron Hihas, who was the head writer of that show, he didn't return for Legend of Korra, which is probably why Legend of Korra was not that great in my opinion as a whole. Like, yeah, it had its moments, but just fell flat compared to the other series. And I think a similar thing is going to happen here. Yeah, Dave Filoni is going to be brought in, but he's not going to it's not going to be an automatic fix. Like, if anything, this might be like a small band-aid, but it's not going to fix everything, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the damage is at a point where it's been so far done, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not where I personally don't think Star Wars is going to recover. I think the damage has been so done on a deeper level. The only thing you can do is do what Marvel are doing. Just move forward. Like, that's it. That's all you can do. Like, you can't if you keep trying to retroactively, what's up, Danny? If you keep trying to retroactively fix it, you just ain't going anywhere. I think the damage has been so far done that it's understandable why people are pissed.
Can you guys hear me?
Even if I can hear you.
Okay.
Even if Filoni is at the helm, primarily because, one, the damage is there. Two, as you said, it's not just Kathy. There's other people behind the scenes that will still keep some of that shit going. And three, there's a bigger picture there. Like, it's the Disney overlords as well. Like, everyone has
this is like
a part to play.
It's so many moving
fans
parts.
are absolutely right.
Kathleen
Yeah,
Kennedy
because
is
at
not
the end of the
leaving.
day, it's a business. It's a business at the end of the day.
You know, she's still she knows she just stepped down to being a producer, so she's just staying. Like, David's not gonna fully have that chair, bro. Like,
no, he's kind of got half the chair. If that makes sense.
And even if he did, that would not have changed much, if anything at all, in my opinion.
No.
Okay, quick. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let me just get this all out.
That was a whole.
Hold on.
It's like he put down his cigar after.
Give me 1 second.
Let him cook. Hold on. Let me set you up properly. Let me set you up properly. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
It's just good business.
Shout out to Lord Beckett. Listen. Okay, guys. Listen. To my brother Jacob and to my brother Kevin. Like, okay. On the record, I wanted Disney Star Wars to do good when I first started. I was not a hater. Like, I wanted all this stuff to do good. But it is really hard to keep on pulling for something when you have a flop after flop after flop after flop after flop.
Valid.
After flop. It's really hard to do that. It's hard to get excited for. And also, to all the people that are still Star Wars fans, do not let me stop you from having fun. That's that's the one thing that I don't want any of you guys to ever do. Like,
fucking Texan.
If you still like crappy Star Wars, you can like crappy Disney Star Wars.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
All right, it's okay. We forgive you. We all like bad stuff. We all like bad stuff. Okay, it is what it is. Hey, like, listen. At one point, I liked The Force Awakens, but until when you saw all three of those movies together, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, they still don't flow together. So
they still don't flow together. And as far as like Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni, the only reason why I call Dave Filoni a little bit of a snake was because, like, if you just go back to, like, once again, I said this last week, if you go back and watch George Lucas's videos on how he's presenting Star Wars presenting Star Wars to the staff or whatever, everybody's paying attention except for Dave. Like, I pay attention to that little type of stuff or whatever. Like, he's just doing his own thing, and I'm like, that to me, that's like a red flag right there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And as far as George saying that he's George's predecessors, he's never actually said it. Like, he's never said that this is my guy that I want to take my throne to.
It's more of the fandom that basically
that was the fans that annoyed him. George never annoyed him. Like, a lot of people get that confused or whatever. Like, he never did that. And the only reason why he gave it to Kathleen Kennedy is because he felt like he trusted her enough to do it. But we saw what happened. She kind of snaked him and everything. It's an understatement. She did. But no,
Kathy definitely did.
Oh yeah.
That's not even rebuttal.
As far as Filoni, like, I put him in the 50-50. Like, he's not fully a snake because he's just a good company man. He's just gonna be told what he does. Yeah, 8-9. Yeah.
8-9. Sorry.
8-9.
If my sister watches this, I'm gonna take it. Carry on.
No, but all I'm just saying is, listen, like, you know, when Evan gave me the news that Kathleen Kennedy like was stepping down, you didn't see me be excited. You saw me like,
Yeah, no,
you
valid.
know,
No,
like
valid.
it's about time. It's like it was like if this was 10 years old, if this was 10 years earlier, then I would have been excited or whatever.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
no, valid.
she made the right move or whatever. But you know, like she's like you did. The thing is, she just didn't
That's
ruin
kinda
Star
funny.
Wars, people. She ruined Indiana Jones. She ruined Willow.
Oh,
Like,
we don't.
how do you do that? How do you, dude? Willow was so bad. Disney Plus deleted it off its server. You can't find it. It's like it went to the.
It's in the
dark.
vault
It
now.
went to the
You have to
shadow
like pirate that
It's
shit
in
now.
It's like it's in the Shadow Realm. It was that bad of a series. And then you ruined India. I still haven't watched the fifth Indiana Jones movie. I refuse to
Good.
do it.
Save yourself.
I will
Save
not.
yourself. That
I
was
not
an
missing
awful
anything.
fucking movie.
I will never. I'm not gonna
I
watch
don't know
my
which was
boy
worse,
Indy go
that or
out like
Thor.
that. So
Yeah. At
yeah,
least Harrison Ford got
So
his
that-
paycheck.
yeah. You know,
got
Harrison
paid.
Ford's about the money. Shout out to Harrison Ford. Get your check, man. I ain't mad
Yeah,
at you.
You get your bag.
Hey, I respect a
But
good hustle.
As far as the Disney, far as Disney Star Wars, I wish, like, you know, like, I wish that Finn was a Jedi. I
Oh,
wish that,
God, yeah.
you know, like, I wish that, okay, if let's just say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pull a Jacob. You know what, Danny? You don't get a say in the matter. You don't get a say in the matter.
Hey, that's good. We're
on this.
learning. No.
You don't get a say in the matter. You
Yeah,
know
you
what?
don't get
Finn
a
is not
say,
going to be
Danny.
the Jedi. You know, I don't get a say in the matter. Finn is not going to be the Jedi.
You don't get an
Or
opinion.
whatever. Yeah, I don't get an opinion or whatever. I don't get an opinion. And we still, you had, like, my problem with Rian Johnson was, it's like that act where, like, Rey and Kylo teamed up so early that wasn't even earned. I didn't like that. Like, that was my main. That was one of my main gripes of the thing. It's like
And you
don't
killed
do
your
it.
big
You don't do
villain.
a sec. You killed your big villain. You did a third act inside the second act. If
Yep.
we all
And
know
then
each
Kylo
other.
like switches
Everybody
up like 5 times in that scene.
And the thing is, like,
Yeah.
just to add on to your point, and I'll let you get back to it. Kylo
Yeah.
Ren, like, everyone that wanted him to be the final villain, there's a reason why Ben Solo redeemed in Rise of Skywalker and even in the Duel of the Fates story treatment, purely because Kylo Ren is not a villain. He can't. He's too conflicted to be a villain. You don't believe him as the villain. He's fucking in the film. He can't even pull the trigger on Leia like that. Like, you don't make him more conflicted. Like that. If you wanted him to be the villain, you should have developed him as a villain. They didn't. They went the other way. But carry on.
Also,
As
shout out
soon
to
as I
Rian
saw the
Johnson
second
for
movie, I said, "Oh
not
yeah,
being the Knights of Ren in the movie.
All that.
yeah." As soon as I saw him in the second movie when he was being all conflicted, I said, like, okay, he's gonna redeem in the third movie. Like, they already ruined the third movie for me. There was no interest. Now, this is where I think they could have saved the movie. My opinion, and I've been saying this since I met Jacob, Rey should have went with Kylo. She should have became a Sith.
Yes,
and everything. And I think that's how you would have got people to like actually like Rey.
Yes, he fucking did.
Mm-hmm.
Lol.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Rey should have absolutely.
That's how I feel. I think Rey should have been a
gone with Kylo Ren. Here's why. One, it's a good play on Empire Strikes Back. You know how like Luke said, "No, I'm not taking your hand. I'm not going with you." Rey goes with Kylo. It's an inverse. Secondly, it means that Finn has to step up, right? And then, regardless of what direction you take it, I think when you look at where they took it as a whole, I think Rey and Ben works better as a. I'm going to be very careful how I word this, as a pairing in a sense, if you know what I mean. But I think with Finn, what you should have done was had him step up, and then when he fights Rey, he's fighting his friend. Like he's fighting her. And then the story treatment was that Ben redeems, and she goes completely the other way. And then it's like Finn and Ben versus, oh my God, Finn and Ben versus her. Like, and then Ben's like, look, I'm sorry. I nearly fucking killed you. We got to team up and take her out. Like, we have to kill her. Like, and how tragic would that have been? That
She's
Rey,
a Palpatine.
the person from nowhere, is this sweetheart that is loved by everyone, does the right thing, and becomes a fucking villain. And Kylo becomes the good guy again because he has to, and Finn has to step up because it's his
That's
friend.
how you could have saved your trilogy.
You could have saved this trilogy. Imagine Finn and Ben working together, dealing the final blow and taking her out. That would have hit like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
They had something so good there, and they fucked it.
Would have been a lot more.
This is where I feel responsible. I was one of the people that wanted her to be related to someone. I actually low-key wish she never was.
I think she would have been a much better character if she was an actual original character and not attached to anybody, in my opinion.
I don't want her to be Luke's daughter. I don't want her to be, because the thing is, even with the Kenobi stuff, right? They could have made her a Kenobi. And the reason why, but the Duchess and Kenobi never hooked up. That we know of, firstly. And secondly, here's the other thing, right? Kenobi has a brother out there. Let's get Denzel in here. I can see him backstage. I can see Denzel backstage.
Didn't they retcon that?
Well, I think so, but I think the likelihood that his brother is still out there is very fucking high. But I think, you're absolutely right. Like, regardless of how we feel about certain things, Rey should have absolutely gone with Ren. The whole movie. Sup, Denzel? Also, Danny, Kevin, Denzel, I think you guys might have met before, but here we are. I feel like the whole movie was building up to Rey going with Kylo Ren. The whole movie was building up to it. That's what I felt like should have happened. And then you don't kill Luke off. You don't do that. And then into the third film, you have Luke training Finn because we've got to go get her back. Like, what the fuck? The amount of emotional gravity you could have given episode 9 would have been amazing. It would have been its own thing. You could have still redeemed Ben because he was conflicted. You would have turned Rey to the dark side, which would have been an amazing twist. Like, because Ben's not fully on the dark side. He doesn't have the eyes. He's not got the Sith intonation. If Rey has the fucking, yellow eyes and he doesn't, how tragic would that have been? You could have had, obviously, Anakin is still a level above, but you could have had comparisons of, wow, Rey's arc, you could make a case, was arguably just as tragic as Anakin's. Like, you could make a case for it, and you would have these conversations out there. There'd be a lot of this stuff going on that I think would have been so powerful to have. And it's just a shame. It's just a goddamn shame. Really fucking sucks.
Like, these movies had a lot of potential.
Man, I wish this was full of freaking blue milk.
So much potential that they could have in the sequel trilogy, and I agree 100% with you guys, because it would have been to see my boy Finn get that Jedi treatment, because I was sick and tired of him just hearing Ray all the time, and then him being force sensitive the last minute.
I have a feeling
he has a feeling. Feel what?
Oh,
feel
and that's why I have to call. And they said before episode 9 came out, "Oh, don't worry, we've got you. Finn's good in this one." It's like, he's arguably worse. Like in Last Jedi, at least he has something to do.
Yeah. I mean, it was a repeat of his arc from the last movie. But it was something.
And this is what I was saying. I think I remember bringing it up to you, Denzel. What they need to do, a Clone Wars animated show will not save this. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
With the prequels, it elevated the material that was already there. What they need to do with the sequels, go forward. Go forward. It happened. It is what it is. Go forward. Go forward. That's all you can do. It is what it is. Go forward. Progress onward. Bring Ben Solo back. They're clearly setting that up. They've got a comic that just showed that Kylo Ren lives. So they're going to bring Ben back. It's going to happen. We know they're going to bring Rey, Finn, Poe, and Ben back together. They're going to do it at some point. It's just, I hope when they do it, one, have a good story treatment. So even if you have the Ben Solo movie as its own thing, firstly, and then you go into the new trilogy, you got the Yu Zhang Vong or whatever, you just have a story outline of how you can service these characters in such a way. That's all you need. Because quite frankly, the talent is there. They're all talented actors. with a better story and a better script, I think you could do a 180 with these characters. I think these characters could be not to the degree like, let's say, an Obi-Wan or a Darth Vader or an Anakin or a Han or a Leia or a Luke. Nothing like that. But it could be in the degree of like a Cad Bane. It could be in the degree of a Ventress. It could be in the degree of an Ahsoka. You could do a 180 with some of them and get some of them over with people again. And I think that's the best way to do it. Go forward. Go forward.
Right.
Don't dwell on rehashing shit. Like, it sucks. Like, I mean, I've got a Kenobi show that's 50-50, and I've got Palpatine that comes back and pisses all over my boy's legacy with his, limited power. So move forward. They've got to do what Marvel did and move forward and just accept that shit is right there. Like, Jar Jar had a bad curry. He had some diarrhea for days. Misa taking that fat shit. Shitting out. Onward and forward, Even get the Tuskens going.
Yeah. Well, since President Dave Filoni is president of Lucasfilm, let's rejoice and be glad. Because you have to understand, Star Wars is a language that you have to speak, and you can't just throw any old thing. Like George says, it's poetic. It has the same repeated beats, but you can still do something unique and different. But still follow the patterns. But it is what it is.
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, like I'm very much hopeful. I'm trying to be hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today. Great song. I'm just trying to be hopeful that it can be steadied a little bit. Like, the damage has been done. It's in a shitstorm. All we can do is sort of progress forward and move onward, and that's what I'm hoping. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it's going to be slightly better. Fingers crossed. But as you said, Danny, there's more than just Kathy. At the helm of it. There's people behind the scenes that
there's a lot of moving parts to this.
They don't know their head from their ass, and
there's a lot of moving parts or whatever.
Sorry, pardon me.
There's a lot of moving parts or whatever. Like Kathleen Kennedy, to her credit, she's an okay producer. If you go look at her resume, she's done a lot of the movies that we like or whatever. So I have to give some credit or whatever. Like, she's not totally useless or whatever. It's just that as a studio head, she's not good or whatever.
She has some purpose.
It's just, is it like that's what I'm saying? It's it's totally different. It's like you could be a really good producer or you could be a really good writer, but you're not a good studio head. That's just the truth, or whatever. That's just the truth. With David Filoni, from what I researched from him, he's really good with cartoons or whatever. Could he do live action? Can we all we can do is just see or whatever. But from what I've seen that he's done, he did that Book of Boba Fett. Wasn't that good?
Oh yeah. Oh, you scene when the Power Rangers pulled up. Oh yeah, that was my favorite scene.
No, right. I need to rant.
Like a banta.
Why in the Star Wars galaxy
like a banta.
Is there some guy showing up like an East London trader going, "You're right, mate. You're right, mate. Yeah, no problem, mate." Huh? I was like,
oh yeah, don't forget that scene in Kenobi where a bunch of grown men have can't catch a 5-year-old on foot.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch.
Like I said, I treat Star Wars.
We're slapping sword troopers with our bare hands.
Right?
Oh, that spinoff was so bad they had to have Mando save it for those last 2 episodes.
Yes, the Mando and Luke that was the only best episode, which was weird.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, and that's a shame because I was really looking forward to that show. Massive. Oh my God. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have watched Andor, but I'm of the notion that Star Wars doesn't deserve Andor, just primarily because the writing is so fucking good.
It's not just like a good piece of Star Wars.
For Star Wars.
It's phenomenal television.
It's amazing television. And the thing is, it breaks the mold. There's a lot with it where, let's just get to the point. It's about a character that dies in a movie that we got a few years ago that no one really has any vested interest in beyond. I like Andor, but the casual Star Wars fan, if you were to break it down further, when you look at the projects that were announced, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Andor, it was like the one that was at the bottom of everyone's expectations for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that because there were no expectations, it was going to be good regardless. It's just a great show. Like, it's phenomenal television. But when you look at how they treated Boba Fett, or the fucking mishmash that was Kenobi, or when Mando started going in season 3 for some weird fucking reason, it was just like, man, could you have the same level of care with Kenobi? Like your actual brand IP character?
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mandalorian. What happened in that 3rd season? Because I was excited for that 3rd season too.
Yeah.
Seeing Bo-Katan, you know, she was going to get a bigger
I didn't even
role.
watch it.
You're going
I
to
didn't
dive.
even watch it.
They could have dove more into the lore, the Darksaber, the culture of the other Mandalorian clans. Like, oh, this sounds amazing. And here's, I actually thought the first half of season 3. I thought the first half of season 3 was decent. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Yeah, Jack Black and Lizzo episode was kind of awkward. It felt like a spoof. I was like,
what in the SNL am I watching right now?
Right, it's exactly how it felt, like a Disney spoof. Like,
it took me out of it. It was just like, look, when you look at Andor, it's got music that plays.
Star Wars became
and it's
a
so
sitcom
mature.
right there.
Like it's got songs that play in Andor that feel like you'd be listening to that while driving down the Amalfi Coast. It doesn't feel like Star Wars music. That takes you out of it, but in a good way, in a creative way. The Lizzo Jack Black thing was like an SNL skit that was just cameoed in Mando for some weird reason. I don't know why. And the thing is, the season 3 finale of Mando was fucking good. Like, the finale was good. It's just the season was kind of like...
like, it didn't know where it wanted to go and be.
Yeah. It's almost like... I think the problem was they started branching out.
I refuse.
That's totally fair. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Like, I think, you know, the finale of season 3 was actually really solid. It's just the season was just disjointed. It was just kind of like, okay, we're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go up.
Like
and we're going to go
trilogy.
down. And we're going to go here. Like, I mean, the stuff with Ahmed Best and Keller and Beck, that was fucking fun.
Oh, yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I love that. But it just, lack of consistency, I think. I think they were like, hey, people are really interested in Mando. Let's go in 50 million directions.
Oh, like how most CW writers do.
No, on a side note, I watched that because I stopped watching The Flash around like seasons 7 or 8. But I watched that finale fight with him against all of his villains.
Oh,
I have never vomited so much in my life. These villains were reduced to a cameo and were just bumped by mind tricks from Cecile. Like,
why is Cecile so goddamn important? No. I need a fucking rant about this shit. Why does she have more screen time than the main character of the show? You know how stupid that sounds? You know who Cecile is in the comics? A lawyer. Why does she have super? She can fly now, okay? Now
they fly now. They fly now.
She can beat God. Get the fuck out of here, man. Allegra has powers now. Why does everybody have to have powers in this team, huh? Why does the Flash need a fucking 7-person team, huh? Tell me that. Tell me that, CW. It is so frustrating because it took Barry seasons to take down Thawne. You're telling me Allegra was able to one-shot her? Are you serious? What am I watching? What's this power scaling?
This is therapy, everyone. Get it off your chest, Kevin.
Yeah, don't even get me started what they did to my boy Godspeed. When I was first reading the Rebirth era of the Flash, Godspeed was one of my favorite characters. Like, if you read his storyline, he's not like an evil villain. Like, yeah, he's done some bad shit, but I consider him like a Red Hood type character. You know, he was like if the Punisher had powers, and his arc, especially after he goes to prison, he's put in a position where he has to team up with Barry and Thawne to take down a bigger threat. That was phenomenal. I'm all like, okay, we're bringing him into the show. Let's see what they do with him. He's a discount Zoom. Good job, writers. And they could have done something so interesting with Cecile and her abilities of telepathy. Like now she's a metahuman. Maybe she sees things from a different perspective. And they could have developed a cool side arc with her of becoming a DA or a defense attorney for metahumans. They threw that plot away so fast. Like what happened? What happened to my favorite show? Like I used to watch this on the day weekly, and I'm like, what happened? What happened? Like
I will never forget like being able to wait every single week for the new episode to drop and just watching it in sync with Arrow and Flash. And I was like, man, it slaps so good, and then it just fell
Prime
off.
Flash.
That shit fell off harder than the Titanic, boy. Like that, Jesus Christ, it
Like-
dropped.
Like 2016, like back 2016 was like peak Arrowverse in my opinion. You had season 3 of the Flash, season 5 of Arrow, season 2 of Legends. Like what happened? Like,
Okay, let me Luke Skywalker that over my shoulder.
thanks a lot, Eric Wallace. You ruined Teen Wolf. Now you have to go ruin the Flash too.
That was kind of funny. I can't lie. It's fair to say that we're all just a bit fatigued. You know, we hope for better. And I mean, this is great. Like, you know, this harkens back to, I remember talking about, I mean, well, not necessarily the Flash, but like this harkens back to pretty much all the, hang on one sec. Let me just respond to this message. Kevin, just continue ranting for another 30 seconds.
Oh, where do I even begin? What else? Oh yeah. Let's talk about how they had to take Barry out of certain episodes to give spotlight to these side characters nobody gives a fuck about. Great decision making right there. Yeah, let's give Allegra a focus episode over your lead fucking character. Like,
can I be very honest with y'all? I have never watched one CW show of these.
You're not missing anything.
Oh, okay. I feel guilty. Should I watch it or should I not?
Just watch like fight compilations from the earlier seasons.
Just watch Superman and Lois. Watch that.
Oh yeah, that's actually peak.
Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois is Smallville.
Yeah, Superman and Lois. I cried at the last episode of Superman and Lois. That was beautiful.
Smallville is on Netflix in the UK now. Smallville is on Netflix. So somebody save me. I'm gonna be watching that. Hell yeah. I will admit though, it is kind of hard to get through.
The first 5-6 seasons were good.
Yeah,
it is hard to get through some of it. I'm like, some of this feels like a late 90s, early 1000s.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
Like a Mariah Carey music.
It's fine.
Yeah, especially like season 1, because you know season 1 was really fun in itself, but like once you get through season 2, I think like once you get to season 3, I'm like, wow, that's when the show like it really takes off. As somebody that has recorded a lot of reactions to Smallville, like it gets better every season. Like it does. I won't lie, like a lot of shows that go on for a while, because you know there's like 10 seasons. There's a bit of a drop off, but I do still enjoy that second half of Smallville. But like I think season 3 to season 5 was peak Smallville, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Danny Forte. I don't really have much to say.
This is just my opinion. Do you care about a spoiler? Are you planning on watching it?
Go ahead. I agree with Denzel. Okay. Go ahead. Cinema.
Yeah. This is just my opinion. When the show died is when they brought in Lois Lane. The moment Lois walked in through that door, I said, like, okay, this is Superman now. This is Metropolis. This is not Smallville anymore, or whatever. The moment Lois
when
Lane
it went to like the old school
to become part of the cast, I was like, okay,
fair enough.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is so close. What are you doing? Like, what do you like? It was to the point to where like they even had Doomsday. He was like a college kid at one point.
That was a weird I get it was TV, but
yes.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Wait, Doomsday is a college.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, like Doomsday, like I don't know. That was a weird adaptation of Doomsday.
Wow. I mean, Avengers Doomsday might not actually be that bad.
Yeah, right.
Granted, hot take. I still prefer that version of Doomsday over what the hell that was in BVS, but not a high bar.
That looked like one of the Ninja Turtles had just decided to just escalate to another level. Darius, look at my boy looking fresh over here.
What's up?
Yeah, look at this handsome man. Fucking hell. Hey, shit, give the boy his flowers. God damn. What's up, Darius? Also, Darius and Denzel, first time meeting as well, you two.
Nice to meet you, bro.
But yeah, no, like we can definitely talk more about Smallville next week, because by then I'll have started watching it, so we can talk a bit more about that. And just
watching Smallville?
I haven't actually seen it. Like I've seen parts of season 1, but I wouldn't mind just binging through it a little bit. So we can definitely add that in next week. Now, Darius, obviously with the subject matter at hand, it's been an interesting stream. Obviously, we've got different perspectives for like us about how we feel about it and whatever else. What's your like stance on this sort of situation? Like, have you seen like what we've been talking about in regards to it, or like do you have an opinion that's different? Like, what's your take?
It's like this.
You got to get that on a shirt though, man.
Yeah, it's like this. So is if you look at Lucasfilm's recent track record, with a few exceptions, obviously, Andor, amazing show. We'll champion that show to the moon forever. A lot of the animated stuff has been good. I had fun with Skeleton Crew. It was good for what it was.
I agree.
Really, really good for what it was. Fun.
Yeah, no, I agree. Skeleton Crew was solid.
It was awesome.
But for every one of those, there's a Kenobi. There's a Kenobi. There's a Book of Boba Fett. There's a Mando season 3. There's a movie that doesn't go into production when it's like they haven't been able to get a movie out for 6-7 years. I didn't mean to do that. Jesus.
All right.
8-9. Danny, do the Grinch.
No pun intended.
8-9.
Wait, hey, Danny, hey, let's go down the bottom. Wait, hang on. Hey, Danny, do the 6-7.
8-9.
8-9.
8-9.
I think it's indisputable. It's time for a change. And it was always going to be like this. People wanted her to get fired. Listen, if you know anything about Kathleen Kennedy and her history in the industry, like before she took over Lucasfilm, she was never going to get fired. She's been on some of the biggest movies ever. Like she was never. It was always going to be on her own terms. Like
she's going to leave. She was going to leave when she was damn good and ready. Like I always been saying, it's like you know.
And that's the thing. I think her tenure shows people are complicated. Like when she was a producer, she was an A1 producer. Like she got George picked her for a reason, but that goes to show people that are good at one thing are not always good at leading a company. So it's like I think there's some nuance there that people are not instilling.
Yes.
But I do think that this was for the better for the company.
Massive.
What can they do at this point? I mean, I think there's Star Wars is never going to fade away. It's not going to be what it was, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know? But I think given some time and a strong creative direction,
Dave Filoni,
people are always going to want to tell Star Wars stories, you know? Like, so many filmmakers grew up as that is their first like exposure to film is Star Wars, and that's not going to change, I don't think. So people say no one wants to do a Star Wars movie. People want to do Star Wars movies. It's just it has to be the right time. It's got to be the right creative team, etc. So I think Star Wars will be fine in the long run.
So like if you read
also, thank you for coming on, boys, by the way. Thank all four of you for coming on. Everyone in the chat, can we raise a toast to these fine, beautiful four gentlemen in the chat here? Carry on, Danny.
No, because like the thing was,
don't start that.
What Kathleen Kennedy is like, from what I noticed, is like, you know, if you just look on the history throughout most of the sequel trilogy, it's like the movie will be doing good, but then there's like there's always a creative difference with either the writers or the directors, and then that's why when you watch the end product, you felt like, why have I feel like I'm missing a part of this story? You know,
right.
She was very hands off. Where like she would, if there was a problem between the writers or directors, she'd be like, you guys figure it out yourself, and that's like that works sometimes. That works sometimes. Other times it's like, bro, you can't. Like you gotta have a firm hand here. Be like, no, figure this out. Like right now. Like you gotta.
Yeah, that's where you ask the studio. That's what you ask the studio head, like the leader of Lucasfilm. That's where Kathleen Kennedy needed to get the writer and the director saying like, okay, you guys are not leaving this room until we get a reconciliation. Like, what are we gonna do to make this movie move forward or whatever?
Yeah, no, of course.
So, but that, you know, and then also all you had to do. This is all she had to do, and you could. And it's like you said earlier, and I said last week. Just give us the original trio, Han, Luke, and Leia, and then you get like, you know, Lando, the droids, and Chewie. That's all we wanted as fans.
That's Star Wars. What if?
Yeah.
Just 30 seconds. That's it. That's all we wanted.
Yeah, just for one scene, I would have been happy with just that.
Well, this is the thing. With that being said, this whole Mandoverse that Dave Filoni is doing, I genuinely wouldn't have been surprised if that's what he was going to have in there at some point.
Yeah.
Purely because, as much because we know he loves a bit of fan service. He loves a cameo. He had Luke at the end of season 2. I genugenly, and that was fucking beautiful.
Speaking of,
I think that is definitely something
if they want Han and Leia in the future, just get the dude from, I can't think of his name right now, from Solo. Get him back.
I was thinking that too.
Let Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billy Lord, play
Billy Lord
Looks
play
like
Leia. Get Alden to play Solo, and the one that did the Luke stuff before they deep.
Looks like Mark Hamill. Yeah.
Just do those 3.
And there's a possibility that they could do that, because if they plan on to do like a Thrawn film series saga, get Luke and Leia together.
I know it feels like they kind of put that on the back burner a bit, but that's just temporary. I think that will be back on the
people freaking out about people freaking about they put all stuff in the background. They're trying to get the transition to be smooth. They don't want to have these projects in the works while you're doing a huge. That's what happened with DC. We saw what happened with DC when they did that.
Exactly. You also got to think about it. It's going to be the sequel trilogy before the sequel trilogy. That's what the Mandoverse is. It's essentially Heir to the Empire is going to be.
It all
leads
leads back to the sequel trilogy.
Like,
listen,
the Heir to the Empire is going to be before that.
If you like the sequel trilogy or if you hate the sequel trilogy, listen, it's in it up. Like, Rey is going to be
it's
Jedi,
canon.
okay?
It happens.
It's canon.
Well, Heir to the Empire is basically going to be episode 6.5. That's basically what it's going to be.
Now, in my opinion, like I said this on my other show or whatever.
Sorry.
No, you're good. On my other show, like if the Mando movie, if the Mando movie does good, let's just say it does good. Hey, you know what, Danny? Screw how you feel. It made money. You know what? Like there's still a fan bases. So you don't get a say in the matter. It made money. Okay.
Hey, we made our money. Fuck y'all.
We made that Disney money. F Danny, like he doesn't get to say ha ha.
Yeah, you don't get an opinion.
Right. It's just good business.
It's just good business.
You get a 20-piece nugget, you eat four of them, and you throw the other 16 out the window because we got money like that. Okay, so let's just say that the Mando movie does make money. In my opinion, however,
700 roughly.
Star Wars episode 10, I think like Rey does come back, but I think Ahsoka will be like the Obi-Wan to Rey, in my opinion.
Wait, does Ahsoka survive, or she died in episode 9? Because we heard her voice. Because wouldn't that?
If you tell Filoni, if you ask Filoni, she might not be dead. But
yeah,
he loves Ahsoka.
I think where they're going.
We're asking Dave Filoni. Trust me. His girl's gonna survive. Like,
where they're going with it is they're basically going to do this thing where they're going to have Anakin be the father. They're going to have her be the daughter, and I think they'll have Sam Witwer being the son, and it will be the Mortis stuff. So I think she'll be communicating that through.
She'll be in Mortis. So like, if you consider that alive or dead, it doesn't really. Because
the thing is, like, Anakin's communicating with Rey. He's already dead, but he's in the world between worlds. So that's probably what they're going to do.
They did a spirit bomb at the end to defeat Palpatine.
And the thing is, Dave Filoni's going to keep her around because George's baby is like Luke or Anakin or Han.
Right.
Like Ahsoka is his baby. Like
that's
him.
He had to beg George Lucas not to kill her because George wanted to kill her. And, please. All right.
I mean, the thing is as well.
All right, she can live. Calm down.
I remember us talking about this before, Darius, and even like I've spoken to you, Denzel, about it, Kevin and Danny. The disconnect between the animated shows and the movies, as much as they could say that Ahsoka was canon, there was a disconnect because it was animated. But now we've got the live action portrayal. And there is a possibility we've got a flashback of like Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Anakin in Ahsoka season 2 together, like a Clone Wars flashback with Tamora Morrison as well, which I'm actually hoping for. Just to see. It'd be just cool to see.
I think it will happen.
I think it's more likely that this Mando sort of verse, if you will, that builds to this heir to the Empire, I think that's going to be the best movie they put out since Rogue One. I think it's going to have a lot of build because think about it, with The Force Awakens, like it's a great film for what it is, but it's going purely based off of nostalgia. It had no build up going into it in terms of the actual story, like plots, because there was no foundation. You just went straight in.
We missed 30 years. It's 30 years.
With Heir to the Empire, you've got all these shows that have done all this build up, even all the way back to Bad Batch. You've got all of these shows that have done the build up. The groundwork's there. So Heir to the Empire, I genuinely believe, and I know it's not saying much because of all the shit that we got, but I genuinely believe Heir to the Empire is going to be the best movie they've done in a while. They just need to make sure that, and this is where, you know, we got to be fair. Like, again, I did say Dave Filoni could steady the ship. The ship's already sinking. Like, it's already down there. He's just got to steady it. But someone needs to be in his ear going, hey, listen, we know you like putting cameos and shit like that and whatever in, but just make sure you just, you know, just reel it back a little bit. Like, stay on, you know, stay on task.
Because you're going to have some audience that
we need somebody over at DC to do that to James Gunn.
Yes.
Right.
Don't use Ahsoka so much to where people are going to get tired of her, which
And
a
it's
lot
like
of people
this,
already
right?
got talking to her.
Here's my problem with Ahsoka. It doesn't work if you don't watch Rebels. It doesn't work. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have
in a way, it is basically Rebels season 5. Just
no, it is.
None of this makes any sense if you didn't watch Rebels. You don't care about
any of these people. You have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Like, the one complaint I saw was that Sabine was like this, that, whatever. I'm like, that's kind of her character. Like, she,
like especially like in like the later seasons of Rebels, that's who she is.
Yeah,
like,
it's okay to not like that, but that is her character.
Yeah, a lot of these complaints are coming from people who didn't watch Rebels, and it's not their fault. I mean, it's a Disney animated show that came out like what 10 years ago now. Like,
it's like you're asking people to do homework and they're not gonna do it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So you have to do like a quick sum up when they do the movie, like a quick sum up.
Honestly, do what Marvel does. Marvel has it down to a science. Yeah, this is this person, this is their deal.
Exactly.
Whatever.
If you're building to Heir to the Empire, it's great if you have watched the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka. It's great if you have watched these shows, because then you've got more hype going in. It's like going into Infinity War and watching the Infinity Saga. But you want to design the film in such a way where you don't need that. So when a casual audience member sits down to watch a Star Wars film, having that knowledge would be useful, but they are there to see a Star Wars film in and of itself. And I think that's where people next to Dave Filoni need to talk to him and say, hey, we still need to remember, like, because as much as, look, hey, we fans, we're important. We will be there if World War III is going on. I've said this before. You need to get the casuals on, and Star Wars needs to do that now more than ever. Like, you need to win the main fans back massively, but you need to get the casual fans.
The general audience is where the real money is. That's what that's where the box office comes from.
I know this might be a little bit controversial, but I think the next Jedi needs to be a dude. You gotta bring back the male fans, because if you don't,
that's why I think they went after Ryan Gosling. That seems like what they're trying to do. They're trying to get.
It's like I mean, you want to. The thing is, we wanted to like Rey. It's just that she was just born. That's all it was.
She was overpowered, and they didn't know what to do with her.
She didn't know.
Ahsoka is everything that they wanted Rey to be.
Yeah. But still, a lot of dudes are just saying like once again, like they don't want to do the homework, so they're just gonna say, okay, who's she again? Like, why is Anakin fighting her? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you might be in luck purely because there is a character, Jason Syndulla, and Grogu, like they're male, like they could.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Cal Kestis, if Cal survives the game.
Also, I know people have their feelings on Ben Solo, but here's the other thing, motherfucker. I can see you back there. You couldn't wait. I know people have their feelings on Ben Solo, but Ben Solo is the key. Trust me, Ben Solo is the freaking key.
The fact that everyone in the fandom wants that movie. People who didn't like the sequels want that movie. People who like the sequels, everyone wants the Ben Solo movie, bro. Like,
keep it down there.
I'm just saying, like, from a business standpoint, if you want to get your main fans back, whoever, you just need the next Jedi needs to be a male. Like, I hate to say it.
There was an audio cut there, so it's from my end. It sounded like you said the next Jedi needs to be an email.
Not mail. This could have been an email.
Deliver the mail to you, like.
I'm too weak.
Yeah, but as long as it's a
Damn,
male
damn.
that has a story and a point and is done right.
It just has to have a good story.
There, you know.
Yeah,
Even Finn
yeah.
could be the
Like
key to
it
this.
has to be.
We don't need a Gary Stu either. We don't need that either. We don't need Gary Stu.
You don't need a Gary Stu. That's not what
No.
I'm saying.
Gary
He
Stu.
needs to be male, and you just need you need a good story. That's all you. That's what every Star Wars fan wants. It's just like give us a good story. Give us a good story. Like
there's a lot of redeeming qualities they could do with Rey and Finn. Like, if they're older, they could make Finn a Jedi and Rey a Sith. Like Finn, like, oh my God, where's Rey? You see Rey Palpatine.
Where's Rey?
And Finn's like, we got to kill Rey or whatever. It's something like that. There's a lot of things.
Everybody wanted. They want Rey to be a Sith anyway. So that's just my thing.
It's like Darius. Let me put this to you, Darius, because like I said it to these guys earlier on, but I want to hear what you have to think about it. So. Okay. At the end of Last Jedi, Rey goes with Kylo Ren. Oh, but that's the shut up. Rey goes with Kylo Ren.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
That storyline happens. She goes with Kylo, so therefore Finn has to step up because hey, that's my friend. What the fuck, right? And then throughout Episode 9, you do what you do. You redeem Ben. You keep that there because Episode 8 designed him as conflicted. He can't be a villain.
They were never gonna let the last Skywalker.
Like even in Duel of the Fates, he was going to redeem regardless in some kind of way. So you have Ben redeem in Episode 9. Okay. You have Finn train as a Jedi, right?
Beautiful.
Ben and Finn have to work together, right? Firstly, you acknowledge the fact that Ben nearly killed this fucking dude, right? And they both bond over their unity in the fact that their friend has, or in Kylo's case, he wants to smash, or Finn's, whoever. Rey has now gone to the dark side. He's fallen. She's gone, like completely. Because Ben doesn't have the Sith eyes or anything like that. So Rey goes to the dark side. How tragic would that be, right? You don't make her a fucking Palpatine or some shit. You keep her as this sweet girl from nowhere that cared about people. Like when you watch The Force Awakens and she chooses to help BB-8, the little droid, overtaking the food, that same person becomes a dark side ego kleptical maniac.
That would be beautiful.
It would be. It would be fucking. It would be tragic. It would be tragic as shit. And then you've got the two guys teaming up together to fight and save their friend. Ultimately, they have to kill her. That would make for a tragic end, but such a beautiful tale for this trilogy. And it would separate it from the OT and the prequels. And obviously, Anakin is a different story. But you could have conversations being like, this is arguably just as tragic in a way.
Yeah. It kind of weaves the two trilogies together because the originals are about like redemption, and then the sequel.
And it's an inverse of Empire Strikes Back. What if Luke went with Vader?
And Leia had to, that's basically what it is.
That's all.
That's what cooking over here.
They
should what they were going to do originally, anyways. But yeah,
that's what I wanted. That's what I.
And it would have been
such
like,
a satisfaction. Yeah, it would have been satisfactory, man. Awesome.
It would have been fucking great.
But no, but we know Kathleen Kennedy is never gonna let that happen.
It's all about the Disney money, and I'm just here for female support. The Star Wars girls, and I love Star Wars. Since you love Star Wars, let's make the acolyte, and just make it. Yeah, Kathleen, get the heck out.
Female. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Ow.
Like, God, man. That was the number one red flag. We weren't paying attention, but that was the number one red flag. As soon as she said that shirt, the Force is female, red flag. Like, ding, 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 ding. This franchise.
I would say the same line of Obi-Wan said in A New Hope. I felt a sudden silence among fans.
Star Wars has no.
Yeah.
Has no source material.
I just want to say this as well, and I said this at the start of the stream. The guys in Star Wars are fucking idiots, right? If you watch, and every guy's going to get insecure about it. Let's call it what it is. When you watch A New Hope, Han and Luke don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're like, well, now what? What do we do? And then Leia's like, give me the fucking blaster. Bang. Like, she takes charge of the situation.
Right.
Characters have already existed within the lore. The problem was it was trendy, right? And let's not get it fucked up. I'm all for, like, female representation or whatever. That's fine. But it became trendy to say, hey, it's good because of this and this alone. And what did you do for Daisy Ridley? You gave her a fucking shoddy script that was up, down, left, right, sideways. there's only so much she can actually do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's such a shame. It really is such a shame. This is why they don't need a Clone Wars show to
Daisy
save
really
it. They
doesn't
just
even
gotta
like
go
the
forward.
movies. She
No,
don't
oh,
even
that
like the
one
movies.
interview.
Like if you,
Nah, that one interview. She's like,
she was holding back.
Sure.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you thought it was good."
Mhm.
It's like,
Oh
you
yeah,
thought
that
it
was
good.
hilarious.
this is why, while watching Rise of Skywalker, I called out immediately that Ben Solo was going to come back because they left his face so ambiguous. I was like, and to find out years later that they were actually going to do it, I felt vindicated as shit. I was
still,
like, man,
I still think they're gonna do it in the end. They're gonna,
Yeah,
they've seen the amount of people that because everyone
if
wants.
I
that
was
movie.
them, I would do the Ben Solo film still and then do a new trilogy.
Yeah.
So here's a quick question, gentlemen.
gentlemen.
Now, if they make a Ben Solo film, how should it start? Like, is he resurrected or?
I think I pitched this to Jacob. I think he should be in basically purgatory where he has to like make up for all the bad things that he did.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, redemption,
like
true redemption.
I had this.
This James Norrington, Harry Osborn,
and then at the very end, he can come back. Like at the very end.
Yeah, they could even
Wait.
go back and have the
James
I think the Force priestesses
Black Ops.
come back. Like,
Yes.
you know, the
Okay.
beings
Fucking
from
God.
Clone Wars.
Okay,
Yeah, he has to go. He has to go on like a journey and basically earn his.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And like throughout the movie, you can have Rey still be in it. 'Cause she's gonna be in it.
I didn't say nothing.
Rey can still sense him out there somewhere, so she's trying to find him.
Oh, but no, Ray shouldn't be in the movie. Yes, she should.
They're kind of a package deal now, bro. Like,
yeah, basically.
I mean, yeah,
literally.
One kiss, basically. So
The
just in case.
Raylos.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They kissed, even though that was
unfortunately,
so
look, I'm
unearned.
sorry, that's the harsh reality. Unfortunately, that's just going to be the thing now. Raylo it's the way forward. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
the
just
fuck
it
is
is what it is.
right?
No, because that really pissed my bollocks up
Uh-huh.
the fucking wall. I really did not like that.
They could have showed him as a ghost, and they didn't. It had to be for a reason.
And they didn't do it. Why didn't
Yeah.
they do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Daisy Ridley and what's
See, this
his
is
name?
what happens when you
Adam-
actually write redemption characters that you don't kill off. Sorry,
Yeah, Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley said that they did not like it when they had to kiss each other or whatever. There's like they thought that was a little weird.
yeah, well, they're gonna have to kiss even more when he comes back.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'd make that R-rated
like-
then, because
And also, if you want to go a step further, in terms of treating Finn right, you don't have him chasing after the white woman for 3 movies. Let's give him his own love interest, okay?
Uh-huh.
Man,
Stop
there's
playing in
a
the snow,
plenty of
Finn.
snow
I was thinking
bunnies
of
up
the
in
chick
the
that Thief in
the
Rise
galaxy
Skywalker.
far,
That could have been his
far
love interest. In a way.
Listen, like my boy Finn had an Asian snow bunny. He had a black snow bunny, and he was trying to get that Rey Snow Jedi
He was
bunny.
chopping in
That's what
vanilla,
happened.
baby. Get some light skins. Come on,
He
bro.
was like, he was trying to go for the trifecta. Like, listen, he was trying to find that Latina snow bunny too.
That's right. Make his lightsaber say hello there.
Dude, even John Boyega said like, yo, John Boyega said like, yo,
Come on now. Gotta do Star Wars right.
he's like, Kylo Ren dead, Rey needs some love.
Come on, we got Mace Windu, we got Lando, we got Finn. Come on, make the brothers in Star Wars a little, vanilla. It's something dynamic, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my dark and light skinned side coming up.
I mean, we know Lando's Lando, so he was.
Yeah, Lando was just he loved
Lando was
droids.
out there, bro.
I don't care.
Lando, he was getting busy.
Lando wanted to just get on with anything that moved.
Yeah,
Lando was trying to get Leia, bro. Like he's trying to shoot a shot against Leia, bro. Han Solo, hey, yeah, bro, hey, bro, like that's mine. Oh, my bad.
Right.
What have we here?
What about my guy Luke though?
Hey.
Luke can't get it. Luke can't get anything, bro. Like.
No, you see, this
Got
is
his
the
sister.
problem. This is what I deal with.
No,
When
we don't talk about that. That didn't happen.
You know what this is when me and RJ hit the town, and I'm trying to chat up someone, and then RJ's like, "Hello, what have we here?" And I'm like, "Ah, shit."
No, man, bro. If I'm
About
Luke,
to get
I'm
even
like,
more
I'm
zesty.
gonna.
Oh my god, it's even
If I-
zestier.
Oh, hello, Ren.
I'm Luke.
If you
I
got a
am like,
saber,
I
get
am
it out.
talking to Obi-Wan. Yo, bro. Oh man, my saber's all over. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
I ain't getting my favorite.
I'm not going to my closet to get
I'm
that.
sorry, the way
Not
sorry,
happening.
Gene, could you do that again? Wait, do that again.
Hello. I'm tired of shit.
Okay,
Oh my
Colin,
God, look
we
at
know
that.
the sequels made you tired. It's all
So
right.
we basically do you want to see what we got here? So we basically got Finn, Rey, and Luke versus Kylo Ren. What they should have been. But yeah, no, it's great. This is brilliant. It added some like power to the screen. I just like it's no also Gian Denzel Gian. And I just want to say, if Steph was here right now, I've done more like for diversity's sake than anyone has. So just saying. But also like
I have to say it.
Gian, what's your thoughts on it? You can be as zesty as you wish. Like you've got full permission. What's your thoughts on the Disney situation?
You should not have said that. Oh, brother.
No, go all in. We are here. Go all in.
I'm gonna get comfortable, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, you get comfortable.
What are we talking about again? The Kathleen Kennedy stuff? Yo, I woke up from a nap, bro.
I woke up this morning and got
yourself a gun.
That woke up. So we're talking about the Kathleen Kennedy change and Dave Filoni being involved now. What's your what is your feeling? Because obviously we're all different generations of fan here, we're all different eras. What's it like for you? Like
I like Dave Filoni. I love all Clone Wars and Rebels and like Ahsoka and all the stuff he's done. I mean, I don't hate Kathleen Kennedy. She made some good Star Wars stuff. I'm not gonna act like she didn't make good stuff. That's how I feel. But
fair enough. Fair enough.
But like, hey,
I like how you're so far away. Can you come closer to camera? Like you're like.
I'm good.
All right, fair enough.
She's on my ops list.
Oh, we know.
We know.
But yeah, it's cool. Dave Filoni's cool. I like Dave Filoni. I want to see what he's gonna have left.
Hold on a minute. Just need to do a bit of reshuffling.
Oreo.
Damn it, Kevin! You stole my line. Fuck. But you know what? Just for the sake of it, it's an Oreo.
Someone was gonna say it.
Someone was gonna say it. But yeah, no, totally valid. I mean, look, I think we've all kind of hit the nail on the head multiple times here. I think it's just a case of I'm just hoping for better. I think the damage has been done to such an astronomical degree. It's turned people away from the brand. The hype isn't as strong as it could have been. But I think going forward, the brand can only be so much of what it is. So as long as we avoid the Ray, I'd rather have I can't do it anymore. I can't.
That would never get old. I'm sorry.
No, it looks like it was about to. And that, kids, is how Rey Skywalker was actually born. Palpatine busting nuts.
Palpatine got laid.
Execute Order 69.
Palpatine. The rise of the Palpatines.
Whoopi was wearing a bag over his head when they were doing it.
Oh, there's some
I'm
stuff
sorry,
I wanted
man.
to say,
Like
but
I hated that she said she was a Skywalker. I still hate that.
Yeah, it didn't feel right.
It's like you can't say that because you like Palpatine.
Guys, did you know I'm
bloodline is
Jacob
gone.
Strayend now? I'm Jacob Strayend.
Right, just pick a random name.
I'm Jacob Thornton.
Oh God!
The blood of the Skywalkers are gone. How can you say that you're a Skywalker? The Palpatine's won. So like,
I don't understand. Rey from nowhere. Okay, just say Rey. That would have been complete her saga. Just like be your own character. That's it. Okay, and then conclude.
Or you could say Rey Kenobi or Rey Qui-Gon or something. Like we would have been more happier than that. But like you had to say Skywalker.
No, they wouldn't.
Rey nobody. There you go.
Rey nobody.
The Skywalkers knew her just for a bit. They didn't know her too much for so
Like the thing is, and this goes back to what I said about certain Duffer brothers with things.
Right?
No, hold on. You can confirm something. You can confirm it, but it doesn't mean I believe that's what's going on here. I could confirm for you that the sky is green. I could confirm that right now for you. But
Jacob, it happened off screen. But Jacob, it happened off screen.
I don't give a fuck if it happened off screen. I don't give a fuck if it happened in 50 million books. If you're telling me this and I don't believe, Gian's not zesty. I don't believe you. You're telling me this and I don't believe you. Like, like Gian is absolutely, and that's why we love Gian. Like, I don't believe
I do.
Kevin. All right, let's go. All right, okay. Kevin loves James Gunn. You're telling me?
Hell no!
I don't.
He told me himself off screen. Kevin told me off screen.
Off screen. So it's not the real cut. It's off screen. That's the new thing. Off screen.
Off screen.
Why did they release that documentary? That was
The real
stupid.
question. The real question is it Miguel or Robbie?
Oh,
Anyway,
geez.
I got it.
So the answer is the spread, the Vegas odds. That's what it is. Okay.
The Vegas spread. Yeah.
Who
Okay.
Vegas got?
I gotta start hitting out.
Sorry,
Where are you going?
What?
Where are you going?
What's the spread?
Where are you going?
I gotta.
He's gonna spread something.
I gotta go to sleep because like I gotta work.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yo.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your sleep.
Yeah. So I'll catch you guys.
I'll catch you in a bit, Danny. I didn't realize you were going. Sorry, I got distracted in someone talking about the spread. Enjoy it.
Vegas
Catch
odds,
you,
man.
Danny.
Run.
What do the odds makers say?
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, man.
Hey,
Peace out.
Deuces. Yeah. Ooh.
Why are you moving like that? Like, why are you going like this? And like, what are you doing?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, welcome to the chaos, Denzel.
My type of people. So spread all over.
Gian, I'm not gonna lie. You just
Spread all over.
Gian, you just fucking over, bro.
Spread all over.
Oh man, but this is great. Me and Gian and Zedarius need to go and record our episode for the podcast.
Damn right, Zedarius. I like that one.
Man, what
the hell? Yeah, I mean, god damn.
Do not leave me alone with these two guys, bro. Do not leave me alone with these two.
Man,
I mean, every time Gian says stuff
early
like
for
that,
Gian, apparently.
I just, yeah. Anyway, me, Gian, and Darius need to go and record that episode, so that should be good. A lot of good fun, and of course, we are open to the idea of bringing on the odd guest or two down the road, and we'll discuss that in house. Denzel, you are definitely on that list, sir. I know it's a very emotional time, but essentially, we've got the we've got that coming up, and of course, we've got the stream next week as well. Next week, and unlike next week, if she's watching, next week actually happens. But, you know, if you know, you know. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, trauma. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, get a Death Star and shoot it at that. Christ. Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, can we, like, I know Danny's gone and whatnot. Shout out to everyone's favorite Texan, but can we appreciate how freaking like beautiful everyone looks here, man? I mean, shit. I mean, god damn. I mean, Kevin, that really threw me off. I can't.
Bro made the light skin face. That's crazy.
So
Stop smoking.
I feel like
Death sticks.
I've been smoking 3 packs a day for 20 years.
Death sticks.
I can't do it
anymore. I'm too weak. And that's Palpatine not ejaculate in that scene.
Don't say that. Don't.
How to ruin that scene for you in 5 seconds.
Man, who would want that shriveled dick?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up the show. PG kids here.
Tomorrow is a brand new day.
Oh, fuck off.
Remember, kids, tomorrow.
It's a brand new day, Darius.
It's a brand new day. Yes, it is.
Well,
I thought you meant WWE. Okay, never mind.
No, I don't watch that anymore.
One more day. Nothing.
No. Oh, no.
We don't talk about that day. Okay. But tomorrow is a brand new day. And I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
And tomorrow, Drake May.
They trailer just dropped out for just saying this.
For winning.
I'm just going to keep saying it until release of the film.
Drake May.
Job's not done. So, yeah.
Right. RJ, is it a brand new day?
Tomorrow is a brand new day, but we're still on Sunday. Well, you're on Monday, but tomorrow.
Day for you.
to bring it into you, Jacob. So I hope you have a great day today.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket.
fucking beat the shit out of you. What the hell was that? You know, RJ, you know what? Actually, let's give you a closing segment. Come on, you're OG in this mug. Give a closing segment. Go on.
Go ahead, OG.
Go on, OG.
Well, that guy already left.
Darius, that was fucking beautiful.
He's a real OG.
That's true. That's Gramps. That's not Unc. That's
Hey, fuck off.
I'm either
Not you.
I'm either YG or YN. But
whoa! What the fuck?
Hey, YouTube doesn't know what that means.
Hey, YouTube doesn't know. They know.
You're still running. You're still live. All right, come on, come down, Ghostface.
We got Ghostface Kill on the screen.
Screen 7 doesn't count until next month. Okay, marketing's picking up. All right.
It's a shit movie.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a brand new day. I hope you guys, everyone watching has a great day depending on your time zone, because tomorrow is a brand new day.
Mondays are bad.
MLK Day. So
Monday's
celebrate
terrible.
MLK. Number one, celebrate Grandpa. All right. The original Grandpa. MLK. Celebrate him.
Right,
Dr.
yeah.
Milk.
I guess I'm going to take my Ghostface mask off to feel like I'm showing respect there, because that's a very hollow situation.
Yeah. Brand new day tomorrow. So if you had a bad day today, you have a brand new day tomorrow.
So, yeah, that's right. Brand new shirt, brand new you, brand new bright.
Brand
It's the new year, new me. Oh, it's
New Year, same me.
Pop off, King.
Go off, Queen.
Slay.
Come on, face this way, Gian. Come on. What the fuck?
This way?
No, for me, I'm facing you.
Oh, this way?
No, it's this
Other
way.
way.
Come on,
This
Kylo.
way?
Make us look good, Kylo.
Come on, Kylo. Let's go. Come on. You could just choke me out like
So choke?
It's. I've already lost this
Whoa.
Hello, Sydney.
I heard choke.
fight. Good joke. Good joke. Good joke.
It's not
All right, you outlaw. Okay, well, thank you all very much for watching. This last half hour turned into probably the craziest stream moment in a long time. Sydney. It is a brand new day. It is a brand new day.
See? It's good, right?
You know, Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. Don't you Marty Supreme?
Avatar 3 today.
Supreme.
Avatar 3 is not as good as the other two, in my opinion, but it's a solid ending. Even though it's not going to end because they're going to do 4 and 5.
Go watch Marty Supreme instead.
Or watch both of them and don't be a tight fucker.
Support your local theaters.
Well, no, support one. James Cameron already has enough money.
Wait, James Gunn, did you say?
I said Cameron. Cameron, the other James. Cameron, the other Jim. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Good man.
Damn.
Fuck yeah. I mean, does everyone want to rewatch the holiday special? Just that?
No.
No. I rebuke it.
No, not at all.
Hey, bro, I watched that movie twice. That's probably more than anyone on the planet's ever seen it. So I'm good. I watched it with you on stream, Jacob.
So, you know, I mean.
So next time is not going to be me. So I did my time.
No.
I think RJ said he wants to watch it, though.
Oh, fantastic. Absolute brilliance. Absolute brilliance.
Holidays are over. I ain't watching it.
RJ told me off screen. He told me off screen. It was off screen.
Danny wants to watch it with you.
I'd rather watch Ari Aster's.
The Duffer Brothers confirmed that. He told me.
You're doing magic on me? What the fuck?
I'd rather watch Ari Aster's very, very first film. If you know, you know.
Big doo-doo this time.
No.
Exactly. Darius, you know.
Hello there.
Oh, there.
Is there any more coffee?
2002. Let's discuss about that.
Oh, hell no. Fuck's sake.
All right, I'm leaving. Discuss that show. Great show.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm really asking.
That's another one.
Let's discuss HBO's masterpiece, The Idol.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Yeah, that's Sam Levinson when he realizes he can't get to.
And visionary filmmaker Sam Levinson.
Ha! Terrible.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man.
Great film.
Didn't I
When
time
did,
that right?
when did the shades come on?
Very shady.
What the hell?
I'm Slim Shady and I'm the real Shady. Sorry.
This has been a long outro. A very long outro.
No, I didn't know what to say. I was just processing. There was a lot going on here. Right. Okay. Peace out, team. See you next week. And a couple of these guys will surely appear next week, of course. And yeah, vibes. Fuck yeah. And shout out to the NFL and all that brilliance that's going on over there.
Don't shout the NFL. Don't shout
Let's
them
go,
out.
Pats.
Shout out to the homie Roger Goodell.
Don't
You know what? Let's do that. Let's shout out to exactly what Darius just said. You can tell I'm the normie, but if it pisses him off, I'm here for it.
Roger Goodell. What are the worst?
No, it's happening. We're going to sit in this feeling, RJ. It's happened. We're here. We're here.
You know what? Shout out Kathleen Kennedy.
Fuck you. She's
This one goes out.
She's gone. She's gone. Just like your boy.
Hey,
Just
but
like
she's going out strong.
well, hang on. That's a great point. She's gone. Is that the same case for your players on your team? Are they gone as well? Is that why
They're going to the next game.
They won.
They won. Shout out Arsenal.
Unfortunately.
See, when you're confident in yourself, right? You little fucker. This is why we have.
Unfortunately, bouncing the city that exists.
Hold on, you guys. Let me quit. No, we're not ending for a second. Hold on. We're not ending it like that in my house.
Well, yeah, that's right.
You know what? Shout out the Baltimore Ravens.
I'll tell you what. Noah will come in here in just a second. Listen,
Number
you
6, Chelsea. Right
Excuse
there,
me.
outside of the top 4.
Shout out Arsenal.
Shut up.
Arsenal.
Arsenal's the winner, Pam.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause going on? Let's get a round of applause. G and clap.
Arsenal.
Kevin, clap,
Yeah,
clap.
I agree.
You can't do that. Yeah, but
There you go.
You know what, Gian? Shout out the New York Jets. Phenomenal.
Oh,
Shout out Ryan.
Okay. Fucking, there's a lot of shit going on here. I don't know who the fuck.
Shout out to the 6 points those 49ers got.
The who?
The 49ers.
49ers scored last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Shout out
to Mr. Conductor.
Shout out to Pittsburgh Steelers for making further than Baltimore Ravens. Amazing. Amazing.
No, that's your cue. God.
Shout out to the New York Knicks.
Oh, God.
I can't say that one's too far. I can't say that.
Oh, I can't say that.
My nipples are hot.
Man,
I'm sorry. I'm being around y'all. Forgive me.
Damn.
I like this guy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Right, that caught me way off guard.
Outro's still going.
This is longer than the Return of the King outro for Lord of the Rings.
Damn it. Why don't you just make me go faster?
Did you see that play?
Yeah.
No one cares. Right, everyone, thank you for watching. We'll see you. Fuck you. Okay, fuck you. Okay, we'll see you guys.
Hey, let out that anger.
Don't fucking do that. Listen, Dr.
Hey,
Melfi. Oh, Dr. Melfi. Dr. Melfi.
Happy.
Dr.
Brand new
Melfi.
day tomorrow. Brand new day. Trailer
Brand
soon,
new night.
gentlemen. Trailer soon, chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using this
Highly
chat.
anticipated. And
How am I supposed to
Best
end when you keep having these
Spider-Man
smart things to say?
because brand new day. This is the road to brand new day, baby. Yeah.
Let me tell you
Tom
something.
Holland and John Berthold, baby.
Darius, I swear, pray for this guy because the next time I'm in the same
Pray for
vicinity as
you.
him, I'm putting him in the garbage
Pray
disposal.
for you.
Right up.
Pray for your sins, okay?
Pray for my sins.
Yeah.
All right, shit,
You
we
need
can-
to-
Whatever they do it. Whatever they do it.
I'm
What's
promoting
that?
this fight. So I'm promoting the fight. That's what I'm hearing.
Brand new day.
Brand
Jiu-jitsu.
new day. Yeah.
We're gonna get the hand. Yeah, baby. I'm hyped.
Man.
Trailer. And we got the Odyssey, baby. Christopher Nolan. Go.
Actual good director.
Yeah. Take that, Tarantino. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tarantino. This is for
Tarantino's
Tarantino.
been hating lately, so he
Hey, what the fuck?
he likes feet.
Tarantino love feet.
He loves
I didn't know we were at Nickelodeon.
Oh, that could be right.
You know what, Denzel? I'm glad we had synergy there as well. And also, RJ, fuck you. You dick. I'm going to end the bus. 10 minutes.
Dinner first, please. Okay.
I love these conversations.
You don't want to be wined and dined? Or you want to be wined and dined?
You got
what the hell?
There's a whole list of people.
He looks like a beehive.
Yo.
Looks like an actual beehive. What the fuck? It's the Bee Movie.
You like jazz?
What did you just say, Jim?
Buzz, bitch.
I gotta get that on the
good hashtag for his name.
Buzz, bitch. I'm immortalizing that forever. Let me put that in the chat. Buzz, bitch. Right.
Yeah, yo.
Right. Where is it? YouTube rejected your comment. That means this. It's my comment.
See,
damn.
That's all that.
I've seen much worse in YouTube.
That's all that anger.
So hold on a minute. I want to rant for a second. I put this in the chat. I get rejected, but people can call me a fucking dumbass.
Yes.
Which makes no sense at all, but okay.
Welcome to the internet.
I'm glad that not one of you said, because that totally doesn't make any sense. I thank fuck for that.
That totally doesn't make any
I was
sense.
expecting him down
We're
there.
just jelly of you, Jacob, because you're the YouTuber, you the man with the plan and got the squad up. Later on for those folks, man. The force is strong with you always.
Force is strong with you too, man. Shit, fucking hell. God, I love you, Denzel. But it's absolute. This is the final outro. Go on, get your hands up in it. Look like appropriately.
I'm not raising my hands because it's go
why not
dark places. I'm not going to do that.
Darius, what the?
Always that one.
Hey man, I'm not trying to be caught up. I'm not trying to get caught up, bro. Ain't happening.
I can't believe it went there. Okay, we'll see you all next week, everyone. We're going to do a closing word from each of us. RJ's are probably like, fuck off, goodbye. All right, Gian, what's your... We know you... Hang on, Gian, you've only got one thing to say. Come on, Buzz. Come on.
Buzz, bitch.
Why is he nodding like that?
Okay, what's the closing statement? It's a...
Bye.
It's a brand new...
It's a brand new day tomorrow.
There you go. I gave you a good setup.
Brand new day.
God, you look so proud. Jesus.
I am proud. It's a brand new
America! Woo! Yeah, goddamn it!
Proud of. Tomorrow's a brand new day.
Okay, right. That's
so
it.
sexy.
Okay.
You too.
Brand new day.
Outro line, Darius.
Get this camera off me, bro.
Outro line, Denzel.
Stay sticky, y'all.
Outro line,
Cinema.
Put your hands down.
It happened off screen.
Yeah, you need it.
We're going off screen now. We're going to play the new outro because I don't have the old video.
Trailers.
What did you say?
I said trailer soon. Brand new day tomorrow. The Bears and Rams are
Ian, unmute. Everyone unmute.
Chelsea.
Arsenal. What the Patriots about was relevant.
Arsenal. You're going with the Chelsea.
Let's go, Arsenal.
No, don't start that. This is exactly what Darius was like. Oh yeah, that's right. They did lose. Motherfucker. The minute this fucker gets in the stream,
we'll be all over this.
No, immediately the controversy goes up and my blood pressure goes up.
Notice how Noah's team's the only one that didn't make the playoffs this year? You notice that?
Yeah. That's on stream.
Notice that?
You know, the Panthers made it over.
Right, and now we're about to end. Peace out, everyone.